Hello, everybody. My name is Maury. I am here with Goober. What's your name?
John? Of Jordan?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Link is in the background.
Say hi, Link. He's just staring at us.
He didn't say anything, but he was looking over here, so I think his look is a sign of hello.
Correct.
Anyway, we are back with more Subnautica, and we might finish it today.
Question
We'll
mark?
see.
Exclamation
We'll know at the end of the stream, won't we?
I guess so. Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, I haven't done any homework for this at all. What are you talking about?
Oh, we're gonna go for a couple hours, and you know, if we get tired, we'll stop. But
Right.
we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still under the weather just a little bit, so hear me cough or make old lady noises as I'm in pain. Don't worry, mostly normal.
Rusher Mike. Hi, Link. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Ready Mac.
What's going on? Welcome in.
Officially the voice of Link.
Yes. You are now on voiceover duties or voicing the inner monologue of Link. I think it's.
Oh no.
I don't know. But yeah, I guess I'll just pop right back in, and I guess the first order of business is going to get our sea moth unstuck from.
Oh
last
yeah.
time's
So
antics.
last we left off, somebody thought it would be a wonderful idea
It was a wonderful
to
idea.
beach the sea moth on top of the rocket platform.
I-
And I off stream went to go get what's it called? The
propulsion cannon?
the propulsion cannon. I swam all the way back to the life pod and swam all the way back just so we could get it unstuck. And I did test it, it does work. So
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, and I think I saw that video and everything that was sort of showing it. So, I mean, we're probably fine, right?
Well, yeah, I watched it on a video on YouTube at first because I
Mhm.
was like, I don't want to go get it and then bring it back and it doesn't work because that
that's
would
a
just piss me
big
off.
boy.
So
That's a big thing carrying
it
around.
is.
Anyway, so let's see. Ooh, nifty.
And now you just drag it. And my suffering can end.
Hooray!
It's back where it belongs. What if it sunk to the bottom?
I was just looking at it. What is it gonna come back up or
No, it's done. It's just a little heavy. She's thick, okay?
interesting?
She's thick. Don't insult her.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Do
Well,
not,
I guess-
do not beach it again.
No, I'm not. Okay, so we have.
Yeah,
I
point to the life pod real quick.
Yes.
Swam all the way over there with the
That's
freaking
not-
sea glide.
That's not too far.
1,500 meters is a long ways. You know how much is left of the world after that?
What's that?
Like 500 meters.
Oh, nice.
Excuse me, you didn't have to do it.
Well, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
I
You're
mean,
just as annoying as the
well,
hole in my sock that's in the toe.
we have rechargeable batteries. We're fine. Yeah,
What about my precious time?
well,
My precious goddamn time.
well, yeah. Oh well.
Excuse me.
Well, anyway, so so we're gonna go get some parts for the Neptune. I think it's the name of it, the Neptune rocket, and then that'll get us
Yes.
off planet. So first off, I think we're just going after. I think there's a struts or something. You can see the recipe in the upper right-hand corner.
Yeah, you're working on, I believe, the gantry currently.
The hell was that noise?
That's the
The sea shark, sand shark,
no. Oh my goodness, look
The-
behind you.
the Reaper.
No. Oh, that's a bone shark, actually. I can't see him from here.
Hey, what's up?
It's the, why can I not remember the
The
words for
reefback?
anything today? The reef back. It's the reef back.
What is our camera? Okay, that's the camera from.
It's the camera from something, that's all I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it is. Anyway, yeah. For some reason, I thought I heard a Reaper, and I was like,
No.
it's like the distant wailing in the background. Not that wailing,
You're not near Reaper territory right now.
Yeah. It's just
You'd have to go a little ways.
right, but it was just kind of the weird, like. That
Like your
sounds-
instincts were like,
That's not the sound.
I'll silence your phone, you
Oh.
unprofessional
Thank you.
maggot.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't think of another insult word to
Mm.
mess with you.
Maggot.
Maggot.
Excuse me.
Hi, Xfinity here. Please provide feedback on your most recent experience with.
It took a little long to access the bill and to tell me what my upload rate was.
Oh, you're dissing them on live. On main.
That's fine. They kind of nuked my connection as it is already, so it's, I mean...
That's true. We didn't have to mess with the settings to
Also-
get the streams to the peoples.
I also pay quite a bit for... I mean, it's... You know, it's funny, right? Because you'll actually look on those, and the plans are for, like, download rates, and the upload rates are kind of an afterthought. In fact, they don't actually show it, what you get.
Remember those, like,
Um,
blackouts a couple months ago?
yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. Okay.
For anyone who doesn't know or is watching this, like, way later, a couple networks, I'm not going to say any names, but you know who I'm looking at.
Mm.
A lot of networks, actually, and those affiliates had crashed, like, completely. And people were just without Wi-Fi for, what, like a couple hours or more? Yeah, it was great. I think I was on my phone, and it was really late at night, and I was kind of like, oh, I can't sleep. I was on my phone, I was like, what the...
Right. I don't know whether it makes sense to go back to the whatchamacallit, but like...
The whatchamacallit?
Yeah, you know, the whatchamacallit.
The whatchamacallit.
Our base down in the Lost River, but like I'm gonna try to do what I can while I'm here.
You should be able to hunt all the resources for this while you're here.
Right.
Honestly, I would say it's kind of more of a travel
Yeah. Right.
than needed right now.
Yeah. It's like we can definitely look for like various sources of titanium.
Yeah. Julio!
Hey.
Hey, bud.
Yeah. It's
Kind of like our little home now. We are
gonna
gonna
be
miss it.
weird.
I was working on a art piece for the thumbnail, but I don't have my drawing tablet, and I'm like, I didn't start it with enough time really to finish it because I'm doing so many other things right now. But didn't finish it. But maybe someday that thumbnail will be replaced with some me art.
Someday.
It also depends on if it if it turns out the way I want it to.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of working on it before stream, and I started doing the scary part, if you will.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, you were seeing my process. It was kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't, how do I, You know, it's sort of one of those things where you're like, you know what? You just put some color down, and you start drawing things, and you see what happens. And I'm doing this digitally, which is not my most comfortable form. So I'm like, I don't know, it's fine.
Right.
I don't know how people do art and they make it look all smooth and non-pixely, and it's probably the software, you know?
Probably.
But I'm like, I'm working with pixels here and I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I've been doing digital art for like, I don't know, a year or more.
Nice.
But I don't do it all the time, and so I'm
Right.
just like, how do I do this?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set a thingy for that because I think we've got some. We could just use some refine cluster.
You go
unless
out and then you go back in. I knew you were gonna do that.
It's just this is how my mind works a little bit. I've got to like check all
okay.
the different things. It might be easier if there was like, I think there's some mods on I think there's
Well,
some.
there's lots of good organization mods.
Yeah.
I definitely need to introduce you to those. I think you'll have
Yeah.
a field day on Nexus.
I think the thing is though, having played vanilla though, it's actually kind of nice actually. You know.
No, I mean Vanilla's pretty good because
Especially with-
they knew they had the vision, they knew what they wanted to do, and they
Like-
did it pretty good.
Like the only since we started playing, I think the only real changes that I really like appreciate. The only real change really that I noticed was like the pinning the recipes, and being able to assign like to your quick slot a little more, like you know. But you know, it's
Maybe there will be a bonus Subnautica episode where we look at a couple mods on the PC version of Subnautica.
Oh, that would be fun. I could help. You okay there?
You know what I'm saying?
Also, I did just realize that our infinite stats thing isn't quite there anymore.
Oh, or infinite oxygen?
Infinite oxygen
No,
and other
it's
stuff.
not there. I realized it. So you had Unfortunately, you had saved and quit on me before I went to go grab the propulsion cannon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I can't. Sad you quit because I was literally about to go get it.
Uh-huh.
But I loaded back in and I went to go get the propulsion cannon and I noticed that the infinite oxygen was gone. So, to anyone who was concerned that we were gonna cheat for the rest of the game, don't worry. It looks like we're fine. Okay? Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame, though.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah. We're back
In
in...
this.
Bring back so many memories of scavenging for metal salvage and everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least it's very plentiful and/or respawns? Question.
Mm-hmm. Not sure where
Or
it
maybe
comes
not
from,
respawns, but like more spawns in. I don't know.
Right. I think more just spawns in, really.
That's what I figure.
I'm just gonna take as much as I can. Eat.
Yeet.
We need
It's so nice having the recipe. Honestly, this is probably the best place to get titanium because you can always go
Right.
mine. But
Yeah. This is just...
like mining the titanium is great, but I feel like we run into more metal salvage than anything. Yes, actually, we went to go get the sea moth at the very, very, very beginning. He just got the propulsion cannon and squiggled it back into the ocean.
To clarify, Wolf off stream.
Oh no, I went to
Got
get
it.
it off stream
Yeah.
after we quit last time, which was a couple days ago now. But you did it live.
Hmm?
You didn't go get it live, but you put it back in the
Yeah.
water live.
We basically did the hard work and all that, and I just
Yep.
did the did the whole thing.
I watched a YouTube video. I was like, "Does the propulsion cannon work?" It does.
That's my...
And then
Can I repair mines in it?
you should be able to.
Am I... Is this even the right tool? Okay, anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, well, I'm not too worried about that. But yeah.
Yes. I was saying, I think, I watched a YouTube video to see if the propulsion cannon would move the sea moth. It did, so I went to go get it. 1,500 meters there with the sea glide. 1,500 meters back with the sea glide. Oh, and I had to navigate your horrible organization system with the lockers until I found it. And I finally did. And then I did a little test just again to make sure it would move it back in. And it did. So, there you
Hey,
go. I just save. I saved and I quit.
thank you.
Now
Thank you,
it's
Wolf.
gonna get all wet.
What?
The sea moth.
Oh, the sea moth.
It can't.
I know,
it's
right?
Not waterproof.
We finally dried it out, and you know...
Oh my goodness.
Alright, now we're looking for lithium? Surprisingly enough, I don't think we had any in
My
our...
brain went very evanescence. I'm sorry. Well, I'm actually not. I'm not sorry.
Yeah, great song. Great
Mhm.
band. I was just thinking...
They did a remaster of that album.
sounds so good. Well,
It's good.
you know, the
Very
nice thing
good.
is they didn't, like, change it up too much, so...
No, but they released this like demo version of the Bring Me Back to Life.
Yeah.
And like, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Like my little emo heart is like, oh my gosh, I love it. I'll be right back. I'm starting to sweat. You can put on a tank top.
Yeah, sure.
All systems online.
Just be right over here. Don't worry.
Okay. I'm gonna look for some limestone chunks, and hopefully that'll come up with some lithium. I think that's how we find it, question mark. I keep on running into fish, and I've been wondering why. I was like, how did my health go down all the way to 86? And it's like, oh, right. Okay, so I guess these limestone chunks are somewhere in...
Do you think Link the dog ever gets like, I linger in the doorway?
Just sings like...
Like little emo jams because
Yeah.
he's a little sad.
Little sad boy.
Yeah.
Aw. I hope that you think he's not too much of a sad boy.
Hold on, all of my audio went to one headphones. Let me just unplug this real quick.
Uh-oh. That's not good. How is it?
Okay, that's better.
Alright. Good, good, good.
3.5 millimeter jacks. Sometimes they don't like to live.
They, They certainly are something. They're just strings of copper.
I mean, they're not the most unreliable source.
Right.
It's just sometimes they get a little
Yeah.
what about go?
Yeah.
You know?
You know, I'm honestly thinking, like, is this how we find lithium? Like, I feel like we always...
I feel like it's in little pieces.
like, it's already, like...
I feel like it comes as is, but let me look this up, because I always forget this stuff. I should know it.
Because, you know, we're definitely... we're definitely coming across a lot of copper, which in another lifetime we will probably need.
I'm telling you,
quite
it's
a
like
bit,
every
but-
time you don't need it, you find too much of it, and every
Yeah.
time you do need it, you don't find it.
It's like,
It is like, one of the single most infuriating things.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also pretty funny, so.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a survival game unless it did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Emperor, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, hopefully,
Hey!
the work isn't too bad.
I thought you said emperor. I was like, emperor? Where? Baby emperor?
Emperor! Amber the Emperor.
Hey, Amber. Oh yeah, you gotta go back to work. I hope it goes well, and that it's not been too tiring or anything like that.
Yeah.
Night shift.
Yeah. I don't miss it.
Seabed, shell, outcrop, and large resource deposits.
Oh,
So it's from shale.
Oh,
Which, what does that mean?
it means we've been looking at the wrong... I think it's a different scannable. Yeah,
It's a rock.
it's a rock. As opposed to a limestone chunk.
Would you ever, as a kid, would you ever take shale and like beat it together to break it into pieces and stuff? Was that just me?
I think I did.
Hmm.
Yeah, good to hear, Amber. Good to hear.
Glad
If,
you're doing okay.
By the way, if anybody's wondering if there's quite a bit of a delay, blame my network. Because of that, I kind of set it to normal, so there might be like a whole 30-second delay between responses, and so to your chats and everything.
No more of that ultra low latency, because
Yeah.
YouTube knows we've been spoiling you guys.
Well, it's been, you know,
I'm
it was
kidding,
it was either that or
obviously.
having everybody buffer like all
Yeah.
the time, and I mean, even watching it kind of.
It's kind of like which evil is the lesser? Is it like,
Yeah.
do you want the peoples to have some delay between when we talk to them and when they send their chat in? Or do we want the peoples to have to like refresh literally every 2
Yeah.
minutes? Maybe
Doesn't
5 minutes if they're
sound
lucky.
Great.
And we know somebody else has been having this issue too, so I'm kind of like, what is the problem? Has this always been a problem? Or is this like a new problem? I don't.
Right.
It's weird.
Yeah.
YouTube has. I'm not here to badmouth them, but like
25-second delay. Yeah.
25 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's
We
pretty.
managed.
It's
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah, it is what it is.
YouTube's been doing some weird things behind the scenes, and I've noticed these, and I'm kind of like, am I the only one who is being like mildly infuriated by these things? Because they removed the block feature, which
Yeah.
I'm kind of not excited about, because it's like, as a creator, sometimes you know, you find those people, let's just say that, and it would be great if I can ensure that they can't see me, they can't see my content, they can't look me up. I know they could look me up with an alternate account, but you know, that's a little bit more effort, right? So I'm like, it'd be great if I could block them, not have to worry about it. But instead, you're reduced to basically like you can make it to where they can't send chats.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, but that's not really what I want.
Yeah, I don't know why they removed it though. It's like, you know, yeah, no, sure, we're concerned about safety for people. Oh, by the way.
Yeah. I'm glad you find it annoying too, or at least you like. I don't know. I'm kind of just like, safety, please.
Yeah.
I'm not here to tell stories or name names, but like, believe me, I've had to block people because
Yeah.
people are sometimes very interesting.
They
And,
certainly are.
Another thing they've done that I don't really like is when you go to a creator's channel, there used to be a section that you could click on that was called channels. And what this would do is maybe somebody had, like, let's say my favorite YouTuber, right? He's got a channel where he posts videos, and then he's got a channel where he posts vlogs, and then he's got a channel where he posts VODs of streams. So, you know, it's nice to, oh, I don't know, hit the channel button and then be able to go, okay, here's his other channel, here's his other channel. I can just click on him and go to him. But now, I either have to know somebody has a second channel and search it up, or they have to tell me they have a second channel and I have to search it up.
Yeah. That's a
Or they
pain.
have to link it in the description. And it's just like,
Such a pain.
it's so annoying. Why would you take that away? I don't understand. That's
It's
like
it was causing
the whole
so
connection
much.
between your audience
Yeah.
thing and you, like, I don't know.
It was causing such a strain on their servers. Clearly.
I guess so.
I don't mean to sound bitter, but you know, I'm just a bitter old man, so you know.
I mean, I probably sound more bitter than I am, but I'm definitely like,
It's like,
it's silly.
but why? I had a bunch of typical. Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, that's the worst, right? And you just want to block them, and it's just like, you know, like, but you can't because
I'm
no
trying
reason.
Let me read here, but oh gosh,
Yeah.
that's so stupid.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
You know,
Also-
I've had somebody seizure warning.
Sorry.
Apologies.
Yeah.
I had somebody do that to my Twitter, and I was like,
Yeah.
can you stop? Like,
Yeah.
no, there's no way I can just trash can them. Hold on.
Yeah. Trash
YouTube
can.
also has this stupid heart button over chats, and I can't read.
The reactions. Yeah, you know, they added that stuff in.
I mean, the
so-
reactions are cute, but
Eh.
oh, there we go. Can't. There's no way I can just trash can the guy and have him be gone. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, you can. What, you can keep them from commenting.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Yeah.
Which is great for you because you don't have to like see them, but they're still gonna go to your stuff
Right.
potentially, and I don't know. As a lady on the internet, I'm kind of just like extra concerned about safety, and
Mhm.
it really bugs me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah. You gotta have to.
Not to be all ranty here, but
It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna have to find some lithium. I'm
Hmm.
having a hard time. Just a little bit.
I feel like there's some extra weird noises in this one today.
Yeah.
I keep hearing noises, and I'm like, where?
So the CF. Okay, so that'll take us back over there, and then we can use that.
That'll
to
take
go
us back to the teleporter. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can use that to go back to the Lost River. As that's what I'm thinking, cause like I
Yeah.
could spend the time, but don't wanna.
Yeah, I mean, if we're using the scanner thing up here and it's not working,
Yeah.
I would just
Yeah,
can just easily get to our other one.
Come
We just have to go back,
yeah,
you know, and pass our ghost friend.
take the time to.
All
Who you
systems online.
you were becoming well acquainted with last stream.
With what?
The new ghost friend.
Oh yeah. Yep, it's the new neighbor. Or it's the other neighbor.
There's the one by our house, and then there's the one that we keep having to like walk past.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you walk past someone on the sidewalk and you're like, "Don't make eye contact. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me.
No, I
Don't talk to me." And they
no, I-
say hi, and you're like,
Yeah. Hi. How are you?
"Yeah."
How are you? Good to see
I don't
you.
know, like,
Here's a drill arm to the face.
I'm so. I guess I'm kind of used to that southern, like, hello thing to people
Mhm.
where you drive past somebody and you kind of like, if you have your hand up top on the steering wheel, you kind of like
Yeah.
lift your fingers up to acknowledge them. Or maybe you, I don't know, maybe you do say hi on like, what, as you're walking on the asphalt. But I feel like on a sidewalk it's so much more awkward because
Yeah.
you're like really close to somebody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's like just wave at them like way ahead of time and just awkwardly shuffle past them. Oh.
Yeah, I guess you can do that. I'm always like, my immediate reaction is like, don't look at me.
Right.
Don't make eye contact with me. Keep walking
Do,
past.
do, do.
Pretend you're doing something like. If I have my earbuds in, it's like
Mhm.
pretend I'm moving them.
Right. You know, it's always funny too because I'm like thinking, where is this?
I grew up in the Northeast. No one wants small talk with
See,
anyone
you
up
know
here.
what? I appreciate that. it's
Yeah,
like, well, you know, yep. What are you gonna say?
I don't mind the whole like cordial manners type of thing where you basically kind of like acknowledge somebody or like wave
Mhm.
at somebody or something. But I definitely don't like to talk to people so much.
Right.
I feel like that's where I'm definitely like, I don't know how to talk to you. when I go to other parts of the country and the guy at the gas station starts a conversation,
Yeah.
I'm still like,
God, the gas station.
yeah. No, people.
Yeah. I can sort of like acknowledge it, but it's also still kind of like, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I mean, it's fine. It's totally fine, but it's definitely like, I don't know. As well as, that doesn't bonk my teeth together. Sorry, you can blame my alignment.
Actually, I
I was about to ask you where you were going. What was I saying? As well as being kind of antisocial and not really wanting to talk with somebody, it's also like, well, it's not knowing how to talk to somebody, but it's definitely not wanting to at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to talk to people. I can be friendly when I want to be, but as I've gotten older, I can kind of like talk to people a little bit and like shoot the crap, you know? Like if I'm at the banana section in the grocery store and me and somebody else are looking for bananas, I'll be like, oh, there's no good bananas here, are there? And then we'll both have a laugh and like move on. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I feel like when people like start a whole conversation, I'm just like,
it's like,
I
just here for groceries.
I'm sure your life story is great, but I really don't care. And I hope you take that in the nicest way possible, because I wish you nothing but the best. But it was hard enough for me to roll out of bed to come here to get like eggs anyways.
Avoid the banana needles.
The banana needles.
the road.
Thankfully, I don't have to pick them up from the bottom of a bucket. Or a crate. Or a barrel or whatever you guys had.
Yeah.
Crates? I think that's the
yeah.
appropriate term.
If anybody's wondering what I'm doing specifically, I'm going back here because our Cyclops is parked over here and it has a crafting thing. So
I don't think anybody really wonders what you're doing.
I just kind of accept it.
They're just sort of used to you doing things.
Just no explanation whatsoever. Just
yeah, pretty much. Don't forget to check for Dragon Friend.
Yeah, we haven't seen them in a while, actually.
I
It's kind of
miss
strange.
them.
I mean, I almost kind of...
They were really haunting us for that one stream.
Yeah.
I don't even hear them.
Customary getting burns live?
Maybe we should build like a scanner room. And literally just like look up Sea Dragon Leviathan and see if we can find them. Or we should swim around and see if we can find them.
Right.
I'm honestly kind of low-key wondering if they clip through the wall at this point.
Yeah, they might have. Some water, and we got... I guess while we're here, may as well grab some food, too, since, you know...
We need some food.
Well, you know, we're here.
Oh, you know what we need to do before we leave?
What's that?
We should really grow those cuttlefish eggs.
Do we have the thingy for...
I think you have to build an alien containment
Right,
facility.
right. I was just trying to remember if we had the blueprint for it.
Girl, I don't know.
Alright, there we go.
Let me go see.
Good. I'm gonna slide down here, get out here, hop out to the... Is it the northwest?
Girl, I don't know.
What was our map going? Do you remember?
Where are you trying to go?
Back to the Sea of Jello.
I think the map is just right here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the...
By map, he means hastily
Little-
drawn thing on a piece
I mean,
of
it's
notebook
really all we
paper.
need. It's really all we need. It is the northwest... Yeah, vaguely in this one. It's not really a perfect northwest, but it's kind of roughly in that general direction. I was like, you know, relative. So yeah, we go through here, and we pop back out over there, and we build the gantry, I think is
We
it?
probably have the alien containment thing if you scan the bulb zone wreck, but I don't think you have.
I can check in a second.
It's also not the biggest deal. Like, we could do that on the bonus stream. Honestly.
The bonus stream.
If we do one.
I forgot whether we had cuttlefish eggs.
We do. We've got 2 out of 3 of them. We got 1 from the Degassi base in the Deep Grand Reef, and we got 1 from... Oh, we do have it. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, I just need some glass or enamel glass. We got some. We've got some sharp. Thingamabob.
We've got some sharp.
Creeper tooth? No, stalker tooth.
Oh, stalker teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looking some stuff up over here. So, just to go back to what I was saying, yeah, we got the one from the Deep Grand Reef Degassi Base. We got one from the Mushroom Forest Cave, specifically the Mushroom Forest near the dunes. The egg that we don't have is in the dunes in a sort of like crater. Not the meteor crater, but a crater. And that one is guarded very heavily by ye old Reaper Leviathan. Believe me, I have a home in the dunes in creative.
Nope.
That is where I live. And I can tell you that thing does not leave.
Mega construction.
Damn, this is like... God, it's intense. Look at that.
It's a gantry. Work faster!
They're doing the best they can.
Oh, no, I'm just being... Okay, what's next, though, I wonder? Or do we have to build, like, 4 of these or something?
Oh, there's 5 cuttlefish eggs.
Oh.
I totally forget.
Neptune boosters.
Team. So we need some more ingots. What else?
Yeah. Going ahead and, Well, you know, I had it, and then I didn't have it because... Unpin that, and then... Oh... Neptune boosters. Plasteel ingot, nickel ore, 3, and 2 aerogel. Wiring kit is going to be silver, so an aerogel and...
I forget how we make aerogel.
I don't remember either. It's somewhere in here.
I know you need it to make the prawn suit, which is like the most arbitrary detail I can remember. But I remember that, but I don't remember how to make it.
Gel sack and ruby, so downstairs.
Oh, we got plenty of those, man.
Yeah. Nickel ore, I believe, is also in...
Also downstairs.
Yeah. And then...
nickel ore is... I have it on the document.
And of course, plasteel ingot, so...
Nickel ore would be in the Lost River and the ILZ. So you could go to whichever. And I'm sure you'll go to the Lost River because we have a scanner room there.
Yeah, we're also just over here anyway, so, you know,
Yeah.
I figure... Got some titanium deposits and all that, too, so...
I actually don't know if it can be found in the lava lakes.
Which one?
Nickel ore. I don't think so.
I feel like we saw it... Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
Okay.
No. It's not written on the wiki anyway. I feel like the lava lakes are really more of a here's the big thing rather than a resource hunting place.
Right, yeah. They kind of, the placement of the dragons are detriment to that.
Oh gosh. Well, and when we went to the ILZ to get some kyanite, it was definitely like...
Yeah.
Because there's 2 of them there.
Right,
like,
right.
Right there.
Yep.
Basically doing laps like
Yeah.
they're in NASCAR.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's a great time.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen a dragon in so long. I miss them. I'm like, I know I'm the outlier, but I miss them.
I'm sure they'll pop their heads in, like, sooner or later.
I hope so.
Okay, so there's that.
I really, in creative or something, maybe this will be a bonus thing. I need to make you go touch them in creative. We'll be the friends.
Which ones?
The dragons. The dragon. Maybe I should get the jump. Maybe I should get the jump jet upgrades for the thingy, because... Let me look up what it requires.
Yeah.
We've gotten by without it, but if it's an easy recipe, we may as well. Oh, that was in my right ear, and that was like the weirdest thing.
Directional audio.
Yeah. I kind of wasn't expecting it, because I'm not the one with the controller. So I just heard like a boop, noise. Hey, I hear a friend.
Alright.
I like how you're becoming less and less scared of it, and you're just
Yeah,
like, whatever.
Alright, dude. Hello, neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Recipe looks like lithium, titanium. He's coming after your butt.
Yeah.
Juicy butt. Lithium, titanium, I think that's crystalline sulfur. Yes, and one more thing. Sorry, I don't like how the wiki uses pictures. And nickel ore. So that's kind of a hefty recipe, but not really. I mean, not really. We just have to go get the stuff for it.
I think the thing is, though, we would definitely also have to, like, build or find a vehicle upgrade thingy.
That's true.
It,
Yeah, we'd have to take it upstairs, and we'd have to put a vehicle upgrade thing down here.
Whee!
Whee! Fun to jump down.
Whee!
Not fun to climb back up.
Yeah, it's a little time-consuming, but it's not the worst. Feather it out so we don't burn out our jets. Okay.
And back in the junction.
I think this is a nice whirlwind tour of all the places, too, considering...
Oh, it's definitely like a... It kind of reminds me of those, like, aerial shots when you're coming down the thing and you're, like, showing it off.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Hey.
I didn't know if that was gonna stick or not. I didn't know if you were gonna get up that or not, but you
I didn't
did.
think so either.
Into the wall. There you go, here's Moon Pool.
Okay. Go ahead and grab this ruby. I think we got plenty of rubies, but I'm
I think
like...
we do.
You know, may as well.
I don't know. You know, you were drinking my tea earlier while it was still warm. And I'm like...
Sorry.
I would have preferred it if you drank it now, because now it's all cold.
Oh, well.
I don't drink it because I want it, but like... You know. He stole my tea, even though he has his own. Oh, you're fine.
I wasn't paying attention.
You just grabbed a cup, even though my cup is all the way over here. You do that with my napkins, too.
Yeah.
It's always the funniest thing. Like, I'll have a napkin, like, if we're sitting at the table, we kind of sit in a very, like, small table. So he'll be on one of the sides and I'll be on the other side. So we basically create an L between us. And I'll have a napkin to my right and he'll grab that napkin and use it. And I'll go to grab my napkin and I'll be like, where's my napkin? And I look over and I'm like, sure enough, he took it. It's pretty funny though.
Not on purpose, mine.
No, it's
just
not.
Literally
That's what makes it funny. No, if it was on purpose, I would be like, that's so rude. Why are you taking my
Just the
napkin?
definition of like, whoops. Okay, so...
Am I the a-hole for taking my roommate's napkins?
Yes.
On purpose.
Either way. So let's see, we got a ruby, so we need 2 of these, and I think we got plenty.
And we may as well look.
Plenty of kyanite, that's for sure.
Which is a good thing, because now you don't have to go get more, right?
Right. Exactly.
I saw the one in our inventory, and I was like, there's another one.
Oh, plenty
Oh,
of
we
lithium.
do have lithium, so
Yep,
there you go.
plenty of
Should have lots of things collected at this point.
yeah. Let's see. So we're gonna need probably like, no, not that many. 2 and gel sack. Okay. No,
I thought we had some planted here.
you might be right.
Or do we just have shrooms?
Just shrooms. I don't know.
Well, that's okay. There's plenty of gel
Yeah, they
sacks
kind of
here.
grow here naturally, so it's not the worst. But I can definitely, pick up some
One to
spores.
your left, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
In fact, I might go ahead and just pick up some spores because it's just, it's easy.
I mean, may as well.
Yeah.
We don't use the shrooms a whole lot. I mean, they're useful for batteries, but
Yeah.
Ever since we got the battery charger, we don't really need it.
Right.
This isn't like real life where if you charge the battery too many times, it dies.
Oh, that would be annoying.
Yeah. Part of life.
Yeah.
Nothing lasts forever in it.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think our oxygen thing...
Did it glitch again?
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like it has to do with the teleporters.
Yeah, we are doing the teleportation quite a bit.
Yeah.
Not to be like, oh, well, you know, you're not playing the game
it's
right.
It's just a bug. Can't help it.
Yeah. Well, if anybody was looking for like a, you know, a true stream,
I mean, we haven't drowned in a long time, so
it would really cramp up stuff, right? So, you know, it's ultimately for the betterment of the stream, really. So let's see.
It just saves time.
Pretty much, honestly. Okay, we don't want that.
I mean, I don't think we plan on doing anything game breaking, like swimming all the way from the lava lakes to the surface, you know.
Right.
That would be ridiculous.
That would be
and also stupid because we would die.
Yeah. I have a feeling there was like a...
Unless our health is bugged too.
Thingy over here. I don't think our health is bugged, but
it's alright. We would just get eaten by a ghosty or a dragon.
It's like, where is... oh, yeah, perfect.
Literally right there.
Yeah.
Oh, so rude.
Oh, that's annoying.
I'm surprised you didn't see it before you got in.
Just
right there being all rude.
I know. No way. Okay. Let's drill this for like one...
Like 1 silver.
Pretty much just 2, yeah. For the wiring kit.
Ew.
There you go.
I think you're doing pretty good. We are working on 3 out of 5 that we need for the Neptune rocket.
So let's see, nickel ore.
Honestly, I think the last thing, the cockpit, would be really difficult to get if we didn't already have a Cyclops shield generator. But we do.
What's that for?
That's actually a part of the recipe, believe it or not.
The shield generator?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Oh, that's convenient. This is also very convenient.
This is a meme. That's a cream.
This is a meme. That's a cream.
For anyone who gets that quote, I am surprised.
Yeah, I will try to play vaguely legitimately, but without the good old timers for it, it's like a little hard to... Like, okay, oxygen. No.
Yeah.
But, okay.
I mean... if we really wanted to play it like this...
Yeah.
I could set a timer on my phone.
Yeah, for
every time you go into the
consumption.
water.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like too much work.
Today's to-do list? Basically, well, we've got the Neptune rocket pretty much. So we just finished the gantry and now we are on the propulsion system, I think. Then you can sort of see that on the second recipe to a right down. Titanium.
And it's the second one.
I think that's... I don't know if that's a thingy.
I'm not sure what that symbol is.
Which one?
The second one. From, silver? Before aerogel.
Oh, before aerogel? That's a plasteel ingot?
Plasteel ingot?
Yeah. Okay, this is...
Catch the brine. What could go wrong?
Nothing terrible, right?
No, it'd be fine.
Possibly go. Okay. Pop in
Not really glad about the ghosty, but glad you made your home near the giant skeleton because it's my favorite. Can't see the giant skull, but I know it's there.
In spirit.
In spirit, exactly. Just like me. No, I'm kind of like a giant skeleton.
You're kind of a scientist yourself.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we need 10 for this one, so...
Oh, to be a
What's
giant.
wrong with Ghosty? Yeah, he's nothing terribly wrong with him, right?
It's a personal vendetta.
It's just his placement, right?
I am a huge nerd over that particular skeleton over there. And I don't like that the ghosty is there because anyone in survival can't properly go up and appreciate it because they're too afraid of the ghost. So they see the giant skeleton and they marvel at it and then they run away and they never get to look at it again. And I know that's very circumstantial, but you asked.
I mean, I guess you could be also like, well, you know, just like swim around them and, or, you know, do the prawn suit stuff. But yeah, you can't really.
You can dodge and everything like that. It's just that
Whoa,
obviously
scientist.
a lot of people are going to be like, nope.
Right.
And I don't blame them.
Right.
And that's why I'm kind of like, man, did they really have to put one there? Really?
Not too bad.
They could have put it over here where we are, you know. If they really had to put one in this particular sect of the Lost River.
Wee bonk.
Nice. I am not a scientist, by the way. Just a disclaimer. In case anyone's like, ish, no. No. I'm not smart enough.
Science.
Science.
Okay. Let's see. So I think that's enough to.
Just gotta find it. Yes.
Forgot to take it out of my prawn suit.
Whoop.
Boop, 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 boop.
Definitely have the IQ to be one. Nah. I appreciate it.
I don't think I've ever actually taken an IQ test. Have you, actually?
They're kind of bull anyway.
Have you?
I mean, I've taken them online, but they're kind of bull is what I'm saying.
Yeah, they are. I mean, right.
I don't know that for sure, so don't quote me on that. Like, don't take my word for it, but from what I've come to understand, they've basically figured that IQ tests are really not a figure for someone's actual intelligence.
IQ itself is.
Yeah. I don't think it's really measurable. And also you have to realize that if somebody's sitting down taking a legitimate test, they're going to have testing anxiety. Like, this is not me saying I should have gotten a higher score or anything. Like, I took the ACT, right? I got like a 21 my second time or something like that, which is like fine. It's fine. It's not very high. I think the lowest is like an 18 and the highest is like 34, 36, so mine's not very high. I mean, it's decent, but anyways, the first time I took my ACT, I was in there and I was like, like dying inside because I have diagnosed anxiety. And then the second time I had started a new antidepressant literally a couple days before. So your girl was screwed up taking it. It's a great story. I was sitting there, I was so tired, I was so like riddled with anxiety and all the physiological symptoms, and I took my ACT, I did, and I got a better score, but at what cost?
At what cost?
Well, I didn't go to college anyways. And then when I finally graduated, in quotation marks because I graduated in 2020, they, colleges actually, certain colleges stopped looking at ACT scores, and they started looking at grades. And I'm like, oh great, if you had looked at my grades, you would have noticed that I have a 4.0, which is not a brag because my school was ridiculously terrible and easy. Please believe me, anyone can have a good GPA there. Yeah. Good times.
Well, you know.
So just to, you know, tests are not indicative really of someone's intelligence.
4.1.
Memory, maybe, you know. I had a 4.0, but it was like borderline 4.1. But again, it was a really, 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 really easy school. This was not public school. And the curriculum was like laughable, to be honest.
I mean, you still did it, right?
I don't really want to say the name of it in case it gets me in trouble. But you've seen some of it, you, John Join.
Yeah.
You can kind of vouch that it's...
it's not...
Like, let me just perspective, right? I took English Composition 2 in my final year, because I needed I needed 2 AP classes to graduate with honors. And English Comp 2 in regular school, from what I understand, you'd be writing like papers,
Essays, proper.
essays. You'd have sources cited. You'd have what they call like bibliographies, like geographies, diographies. You know, I'm just being facetious, but like you would have a paper with a capital P. Okay. You know what I got to do? Because no one in my school really cared. I just wrote papers out of my ass. And they would grade it and be like, good. I didn't have to cite sources. I didn't even have to write a paper based off of any actual science or anything. I could write a paper, depending on what my prompt was, just about my personal life. Or like, this is not a real example, but like my favorite color, you know? So, just let that be, you know? All the geographies. Yeah, I was gonna say that, yeah.
Yeah.
If that doesn't offer perspective on my education, I don't know what does.
They just had you make words up, essentially.
Please let it be known that any intelligence that I somehow offer to you, that's mostly me. It's not what I learned at school. Okay. I think it's important to understand like both and all sorts of different workings for how the world was created, but like I'm not very well educated in evolution either because I went to a Christian school, so I learned mostly creation. So like my science is not super, you know, great.
It is kind of funny in retrospect because I went to a Catholic school as like growing up too, but like it was still like we still kind of had the whole, you know, kit and caboodle, and there wasn't a whole like we're not going to teach this like out of principle.
Yeah.
You know, it's like or we're not going to teach this well out of principle, and it's like, okay, well, what's the principle? All right, it's like, you know.
Well, see, I don't care what you believe. If you believe in
Right.
evolution, if you believe in creation, that's fine. That's okay. Personally, I do believe in creation, like, but I also I don't really care. So it doesn't matter what I believe because I don't care. But like out of principle, it was like, no, we don't teach that because that bad. When in reality, I'm gonna like, well, I want to know how people view the world.
Yeah.
This way.
Like, why did they arrive? Why did you know, the people who support evolution theory and all that, and like, why did they arrive at the conclusion
Yeah,
they
or
did?
like,
because you know,
how does this person believe that the world came to be created?
right.
I don't even care if it's deeply very rooted in religion. Like, how does Greek mythology say the world came into existence? Like, I want to know that. I think that all that's really cool. No hate here to whatever you believe in, absolutely. But it's just like, I really mean to emphasize, like, I'm not super well educated. Whatever I'm working with is whatever I have in me. It's sheer willpower.
Sheer willpower.
And memorization skills. I had to, oh gosh, in geography one year, I think I took geography in like 10th grade. I had to do all, I believe, I don't want to misspeak, but I also don't want to look it up. I believe there are 54 countries in Africa. I always want to say 52, but I'm pretty sure it's 54. And I'm so sorry if that's incorrect. But I had to memorize all of them.
Yeah.
And label them on a map.
I think we had to do
That's
something.
why I came up with mnemonic devices for subsections of the entirety of Africa.
I feel like we had to do something similar too, because I remember doing something like where we had to, like, given a map, like, you know, write down all the countries and then, like, I think we studied at some point, but it's funny too, right? Because you're just given these names and like you're not given context of why are these countries the borders they have? Why are they, you know? Like...
Well, and still, what bothers me is, it's a Baidu. I know that some of that might be rooted in intelligence and what you can learn and retain, but a lot of it is going to be memorization.
Yeah.
And if you are an intelligent person, but you don't really like memorization, or maybe it's not your strong suit, you're going to be at a disadvantage. And that sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, I think, not to say I'm an intelligent person or anything like that, but I never really liked memorization. That's partly why I never really gravitated towards the way they were teaching biology and stuff.
Well, and see, what really bothers me is that I might have learning disabilities. I don't really know, but I don't have any diagnosed is what I'm going to leave it at, because that's what it is. That's true. I went to school with a lot of kids who had learning disabilities. From this to that, you know. And what I really don't like is that these kids would be forced to not only do their schoolwork, like their regular stuff, but then they'd be forced to memorize this like whole paper's worth of a Bible, like several chapters of a book. This music is real intense. But yeah, these kids, maybe some of them weren't very good at memorization, whether that was because of their learning disability or not. But I'm like, okay, if you're asking a kid who has a learning disability that literally impairs their ability to memorize something on top of all the schoolwork they already have to do, like that's much.
That is much.
That is so much.
And you know, I guess the funny thing is, it's like, it's definitely like, it's the amount of rigor that you kind of expect at that level of, at least age-wise and like curriculum level, but like,
well,
I mean,
and I know this is such a me problem, but I kind of ended up feeling like a smartass because I'm good at memorization, and so I would get my big long thing to memorize, and no diss to memorizing Bible verses. That's just what we had to do. But I would get my Bible verse, and it'd be like a whole paper. You know, somebody printed it out on copy paper, and I would memorize it within like the same day or the next day or something like that. Never any later than like that same week. But the only reason I did that is because it was a nice way for me to get it out of the way without having to worry about doing it later.
Yeah.
Because I'm the type of person who would have gotten it, and if I didn't do it, I would have just forgotten about it, and then I would have had to stress about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I felt bad. I was like conscious about going up literally the same day and being like, I memorized this, can I say it? Because you had to recite it. You had to memorize it and recite it to like a teacher. So I felt kind of weird. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to show off. I'm just literally trying to get this over with.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember anything either. I mean,
I'm sorry, I was going to read your chat a while ago. I've just been ranting. Because education is, like, really important. And it's something I'm kind of passionate about. I mean, and, like, why is memorization learning? Like,
I mean, it sort of internalizes a lot of stuff, but it's also, you know, I mean, it's not just like, I mean, by the time you get to college and whatnot, you're actually like writing essays and actually doing
I'm talking that type
stuff.
of memorizing that's like, shove it all in your brain so you can remember it and then you forget it all.
Yep, yeah.
Like, that's not really learning.
No,
that's not taking something and absorbing it. And I know that schools have a lot of education to teach children, so they kind of have to give it to you so you can cram it all in your brain.
Right.
But if we did have an ideal system, obviously everybody would have time to ruminate on something and like really learn it. Anyway, rant over.
I'm just checking for stuff because I was like, I think we had our.
Is that the dragon?
No.
It's just a weird noise.
Yeah, it's a warper over there, I think.
Yeah, that's a warper. I just thought I heard like a big noise.
Right. Yeah, there is always a weird, you know, noise. Okay, switch over to Titan.
And I'm sorry if that conversation was like triggering. I was totally trying not to be. Just kind of talking about like my experiences with education and my perspective on things a little bit.
Hey, look at that. We have plenty of kyanite.
Plenty.
I think we just need to do our old-fashioned titanium and lithium run.
Always, huh?
Yeah.
Well, did we use all the lithium? Did we use all the lithium?
I
That's
don't
in
know.
our-
No, I think we got plenty actually.
Yeah, that's in our Lost River base.
But yeah,
Of course.
I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it. Just grabbing stuff essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to relegate stuff over here so we don't have to like go back.
Yeah. I mean, I could tell you even what we need for the other recipes coming up if you want to just grab everything.
I mean, we can, but I mean, we're kind of in a good point. I'd
Yeah.
say. We're definitely like having to do the climb and the jump and all that.
Yep,
for
in the back
Lost
and the
River.
forth.
But
That's okay, that's why we're here to commentate, so we can make this hopefully a little less boring. We'll see.
hang on a second. That's the north. South.
Are you looking at our impromptu map?
I mean, that's kind of what I'm half doing because we don't really have a proper map for where these warps go.
I know this is, nobody can see him, but when you get a chance, look behind you at the dog.
Hang on.
Oh, you're so cute! Oh, cute.
I think I woke him up.
He's laying with his head at the very, very edge of the bed that's in here. And he's got like a sheet pulled over him.
Mm,
I'll take a little picture. He's super cute.
very cute. I don't know, maybe the jump jet might be useful. Now, crystalline sulfur is actually... Would we have to go to the, Is that the Lost River?
Crystalline sulfur is... let me look it up, but I will let you know in just a minute. It's not hard to find in any case. In the meantime, we can listen to the big stompies.
Stomp. Okay, go
ILZ. Hey, he's still there, I guess, from last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can be found in the Lost River as well.
Cool.
Yeah, I think last time he was chasing you over there.
Yeah.
So he was just still over there, I guess. Maybe I'll take this picture and post it, like,
Mm.
in our common spaces.
Whee! Don't mind me, I'm just grappling around.
You're just having fun.
Yep.
I mean, now that there's not a ghost immediately right here, you can sort of do what you want.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be back though.
Do what you want within the legal parameters.
Illegal. Sometimes it's funny just bonking and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bonk.
Baidu's!
Which ones are those? Are those the...
Those are the, I think they're called the blood crawlers. They're not spiders, I just call them Baidu's because I wanted to...
Yeah.
I wanted to channel Danny from Game Grumps. I think he was saying that like somebody in his family calls them Baidu's, and I've not been able to get that out of my head. I was watching a video on spiders and tarantulas earlier today. Somebody keeps them, and it was like, oh, this is so cool. I remember when I had a tarantula. Sad.
Oh.
Rest in peace.
RP.
Although it kind of worked out for you, because if I had moved up here with them, you'd been like,
Yeah, I don't know, I would have...
there might be a crystalline sulfur.
What?
To your left and down.
Hang on.
No worries.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and get up there.
Yeah, and charge up the jump jets in case.
Yeah. It's just off the cliff, like right below you.
Oh, the one that...
To your right.
Oh.
Thanks.
Go ahead and... Oh, hey.
And then, there you go. There's a giant deposit of what we need.
Oh, gold. No.
Never mind. What we don't need, it lied.
Yeah.
Spiders are adorable. I don't know why people kill them. You know, some people don't like them. I understand not liking them.
Oh, that's...
I don't like killing them.
You're a knight.
Oh, no, that's not the one we want. Personally, I don't kill them. I either let them live, depending on where they're at, or what time of year it is, or if I feel like going outside or not. Because sometimes I don't want to go downstairs. but sometimes I'll scoop them up and take them outside. Thanks, Habitat.
I love when the subtitle is just like, yeah, this is somewhere.
You care about this right now, right?
Definitely.
I don't even know what Habitat it's talking about.
Could be any of them, really.
Yeah. Whichever one it felt like talking about.
Okay. Then I think at this point... Okay, so mostly we are just looking for... All depends on the mood, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Mood and circumstantially where I'm at and all. But I never kill them. Like, never on purpose. If people do, they do. But I don't like to. Especially because they're beneficial to the environment.
Yeah, I think I definitely try not to, but...
Mm-hmm.
I think I hear so much about, like, recluse spiders and, like...
Oh gosh. You know them when you see them, though, I will say.
Yeah.
Those, no, if I ran into a recluse or a
Yeah.
black widow, I would kill them.
Because that's the thing,
Because
actually, like...
they are genuinely very, very, very harmful to you or your animals.
The, up here, like, we didn't necessarily have the climate for, like,
Oh,
say,
there's a
tarantula.
creature egg.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh. Cool.
I'm not sure what creature egg that is.
I don't know either.
Now I'm kind of curious. I almost want to look it up.
Let's see. But yeah, we don't really have too much spiders except for, like, house spiders and, of course, like, the brown recluse and the black widow. And so it's a little, like, ugh, whenever we do
I haven't
see...
seen any in here anyway.
Fortunately,
which
no.
is
And,
good.
yeah, no, you don't want to really tangle with those any
No.
more than you have to. Okay, so let's see. We need some gold and silver, which I'm sure we had some. We even have some crystal silver here. So
Those and any other potential very, very harmful spiders would be the only ones that I would
Yeah.
kill. But only because they can kill you. But I would definitely feel kind of bad about it. You know?
I mean, yeah.
I'd be like, I'm sorry, you're just living your life, but like, you can't live your life in my space because you might kill me.
Here, yeah.
Like, I'm not here to mess with them. I'm not here to like poke at them and make them mad on purpose. It's
Yeah.
just, you never know when you might like step on one and be like, whoops.
Yeah, it's just
And then you're
not a
dead.
real risk really worth taking.
Yeah.
My
It's
humble
unfortunate.
opinion.
I'm looking up what egg that is.
You know, we saw a gold ore, but it's not coming up on the scan, which is weird.
Weird.
Why not from that? Yeah, hey, thanks for stopping by, Retro Mecca. Get some good sleep.
Have a good night. Thanks for joining in. We appreciate your company. Thanks for listening to me rant. Sometimes hate killing insects. Me too. Me too. It's not my favorite pastime.
Yeah, mosquitoes, though, I will say I'm not...
Oh, they can die. I
Yeah.
will kill. I'll kill
Or like
mosquitoes.
those, angry hornets and stuff.
Oh gosh. I am actually kind of a little spooked by wasps and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like killing them because it's like, eeh!
Yeah, I
Like,
mean...
don't sting me, please. I'll tell you, I'm not very... I'm not super afraid of insects at all. But there is one that gets me, that puts the fear of God in me, and that is cockroaches.
Yeah, she like cockroaches. I don't think anybody really likes cockroaches. Well,
Listen.
I mean, there might be people that like cockroaches.
Listen, there's a
but, like-
difference. We raised dubia roaches for the bearded dragons that we had a couple years ago. Dubia roaches are not cockroaches. They're different. I don't love them, per se, but I let them crawl on me, and it was like, it's fine. You know, it's okay. I wouldn't want this, but like, this doesn't make me want to die. But I would never let a cockroach crawl on me. I don't care if it flies. I don't care if it doesn't fly. No. Do not touch me. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Especially the flying ones, Julio says. Yes. Those ones. Like, like, I don't know. They just make me feel a type of way. You know, Monty Python, like, run away! That's how I feel when I see a cockroach. I'm gonna get a little, potentially, not graphic at all, but like, if you don't like rats or mice or bugs, this might not be the conversation for you. But one time I was at work, and you know the story, so just vibe with me for a second, but I was cleaning behind one of the big refrigerators up front, and we had some of those, like, traps that are, like, they kind of look like like clothespins, the black ones. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, we had a couple of those, and there was a huge, a huge honking rat or mouse. I think it was a rat caught in one. Nothing too, like, graphic or anything, but he needed to go be buried. So all my coworkers are freaking out, and I'm the one who discovered it, thankfully. And I say thankfully because I feel like anybody else would have, like, you know, rightfully been weirded out. But I was like, oh, okay. Alright, somebody get some bags. Hold them open for me. I'll take care of it. So I had somebody hold bags while I, like, let it out of the trap. And I carried it outside. Didn't bother me. But when you go through the catacombs of the building that we were in, there's, you know, bugs. There's cockroaches. Those were dead. But they freaked me out more than the giant rat in the bags that I was carrying. Everybody was dead, but, like, I don't care. I was having a fine time until I saw the cockroaches, and I was like, ugh. Just keep walking.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, actually, we do have a house. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna shortcut that whole entire process.
Also, I think that egg is a mesmer egg.
Oh. No
I've been sitting on it for a little while, but I do have a picture here pulled up, and I'm like, yeah, I think that's what it was.
Huh,
which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a mesmer around our base. I mean, they're down here, but...
Right.
The one that kept messing with us was in the bulb zone. That was a great time. You're actually very good at avoiding them, though.
Which one?
The mesmers.
Oh. It's not hard. I mean, you kind of realize that it's happening, and then you're like, nope, turn around.
I think it takes me by surprise a little bit every time. And I'm kind of like, oh. Like, it's sort of like when something happens and you're like, is a cutscene playing? No.
Right.
No, mesmer's just trying to eat your face.
Yeah. No, it's kind of like you get into the whole... Yeah, you know, the mesmers, like, the ones that, like, sort of, they're like, almost like jellyfish? Not jellyfish-looking things, but, like, the starfish kind of looking things.
They pull you into a trance.
Yeah, and then it's like all of a sudden your PDA is talking to you and all that. It's very, to me at least, it's very...
If you're not familiar, without giving away too much, look it up on YouTube and watch a quick little video of it.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's pretty cool, though. It definitely, you kind of get into, into the mold. Oh, now gold shows up on the scanner.
It's also mildly terrifying.
But yeah, you kind of get into the mode of like, okay, you know, you're doing your crafting thing, and then it's like, oh, here's this thing that rips you out. I'm like, oh, what the heck? And it's like,
yeah, like I said, it's like every time I'm kind of like, is there a cutscene playing? No. No, there's not.
Let's see. I think once again we need more titanium.
Hooray. Some people have talked about what if there was like a mesmer leviathan, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that would be
unnecessary.
That would be terrifying.
Unnecessary.
But so cool.
Okay, so
I mean, I would definitely be a fan of it as the weird person I am who likes scary things like that. But you know, I would also be like, oh, this is creepy.
I'm trying to make sure that we've got everything kind of ready.
Yeah.
Well, 2 titanium or 1. I think there's titanium in that one, so that.
Kind of woke up from his nap briefly. The dog, he like did a little stretch. I think he's wiggling around. Trying to find a new spot.
Actually.
Julio, that would be awesome. Yeah, I know. Like, people make mods for creatures in this game all the time, and I'm like, hey, maybe someday there will be a mod for that. That would be neat. If I could make them, I would do it myself. But
That would be really something to get into, actually.
people who make mods for this game are very, very talented, and in any game, really.
Well, kind of the cool thing is, so they made it using Unity, right? But so a lot of people know how to work with Unity. It's not this guy again. Goodness, dude, I can't have you doing this. Come on.
So sorry, so sorry.
He's
And he's dead.
He's dead. Oh well.
It doesn't take many swings, but
No.
usually you swing him once and you leave him alive. Out of the goodness of your little jaw.
Well, I think it's the same one from earlier. So I was like,
It is.
yeah. Well, I can't do anything for you now. I think
More
with-
titanium.
I think with this one, this should be enough. But
Let's see how long have we been streaming.
hour and a half.
Hey, it's not too bad.
Making good progress. It feels like.
Mhm.
I don't know what the last thing is gonna be, but have you seen the Gargantuan? I've heard of it. I think Wolf, you've seen that mod. I think
Oh, shush.
Gargantuan Leviathan mod.
I'll show him that later. Don't worry. Shush, shush.
There's been a lot she hasn't shown me this entire time, so I've been just like,
At least, like, story-wise, like, I didn't tell you about the Leviathans in this, because I wanted you to have a blind experience, because if you didn't have me here, and you weren't streaming, you'd be completely blind.
yeah.
Which is, I think, the best way to experience this. I was experiencing it when it was in early access, and that was really cool, but, I was doing it more vicariously. So I can't account for seeing all this, playing all this, you yourself.
Right.
But I think it's neat when you can kind of just play a game and see it for what it is. You know?
Right.
I didn't have the privilege of being able to do that a lot because I didn't get a neat, nice console until I was a bit older. This is a couple years ago. So
Yeah.
most of my game experiences had been watching playthroughs on YouTube, which is really fun. I really like it. But now that I can experience things more first time, first person, if you will, I think I kind of like that.
I mean, I think it's not a bad way to experience it though, because it's like, I think it's not really something that we all used to have.
Yeah.
So especially if it was like, is this going to be a good game? Is this going to be worth your money? Or does it feel like this is something you would be into? It's a lot nicer to actually see somebody actually play it in front of you, and it's a lot harder to do that back in the
I think
day.
money and time, no object. I would love to just play something and see it for the first time and see if I like it or not, like all on my own. But since it's not really like since I don't have infinite time and infinite money, I prefer to like just witness a little bit of a game, see if I like it, see if I'm into it, and then if I end up, thinking I'll enjoy it, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna buy this, or I'll wait till it goes on sale. Is usually what I do. But if you're one of those people who likes to just buy something and play it, that's awesome. That sounds really fun. Well, we've kind of talked about a few of the mods and how there's a hardcore mod.
Yeah.
There's a survival mod for this game, and I think you would love it as somebody who likes that type of thing.
I think it's less to see whether you can. I mean, it sort of is to see whether you can beat it or not, but it's more for the fun of trying,
Yeah, no,
I think is more.
I would show that to you, and actually, I think it's just anybody could download it off Nexus, whereas Return of the Ancients is exclusive currently.
Return of the Ancients.
Yes.
It's like
it's an exclusive mod currently. And there's a whole lot to that. Like that's it's kind of like DLC at this point. It's super mega.
Nice.
But that is kind of, closed off to the public currently, so we won't be able to play that. But I will show him, the gist of it. But things like, I do think that the hardcore stuff is something that you might be able to witness, and honestly, I don't expect you to live like super, super long, because it is true to its name.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I mean, that's kind of the fun part of it, really.
Yeah, I wouldn't survive very long.
It is interesting that it's kind of locked off to, like, certain creators, I suppose.
Yeah, they're
like,
still working on it.
Okay.
And
I mean, maybe they'll offer it for, like, well, I figure it's like, because, like, paid mods is one thing, which I'm not, some people might feel like, oh, well, that's not right. But it's like, I mean, it takes a lot of effort to put into those things. I mean,
I think they have
I
think it's crowdfunded.
Right, yeah. But it's like, so I suppose when you're working on limited things, you kind of want people who understand that, and it's not exactly the same thing as like open early access. Right? It'd be really funny if this guy was stuck there.
Yeah, I think he might be.
Aww.
Personally, as someone who doesn't do a whole lot of modding, doesn't really even play a whole lot of PC games, my opinion doesn't really matter. Thank goodness he's just whipping around.
Yeah, I think he's stuck.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, almost.
Not quite.
Nice.
Right.
But I want to put out there that I don't think my opinion really matters, because I don't know much about this. But when it comes to paid mods, I think that particular mod that we've been talking mostly about is so huge, and so, like, they're not that people don't put work into their mods as is. Like, people work so hard even just for basic mods, but that one is huge enough to where I'm kind of like, if they ask money for that, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah. I agree.
I really can't emphasize how much they do. It's like story stuff, creature stuff,
the most modding,
text stuff,
the
like
most
everything.
The most modding I've ever done was like that. I could say, like, well, it wasn't really like modding, but it was like basically fixing up like inconsistencies between, like, other mods, essentially making sure that, like, some like you have a few I think it was like texture or skin mods. It's fine. This is fine. It was like basically that, and it was like you still had to like sort of piece it out and like figure out which mod did you want to affect this NPC and that sort of thing, and it was
you had to do a lot of like coordinating and
kind of just, there was a tool that you used to, like, and even that itself was like somebody put work into that, and it was just crazy, and it's like, and even to use it was kind of a little technical in and of itself. Not super technical, but definitely enough to get you like, oh boy, what did I just do?
A lot, yeah.
Like, and then I did it, and it was like, oh hey, this worked out, and I was like,
well,
hey,
you were
I did.
So I was sitting at the computer actually having John tell me how to put mods onto the Skyrim little thing that we were perusing with.
Yeah.
And he had to help me because I didn't really, I don't know the whole mod scheme. I didn't really play PC a lot. I don't F with mods. I wish I could, but things be like. Anyways, so you were telling me like, okay, click here, check this, drag this, blah blah blah. And I think I kind of started to understand it after a while. But it's like, even just putting mods into something can be kind of complicated.
Yeah, unless you actually kind of do it for yourself, really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of funny too. I was just thinking, like, back when I think Skyrim first came out, I mean, before that, there was an early version of that software, which is a little more prone to errors and all that. And of course, you have the way you do it manually.
Skyrim or Nexus?
Skyrim. Because Nexus before Vortex,
Nexus has been around for a long time.
Yeah, I was using back when it was called like Nexus Mod Manager. It was like much less sophisticated, but it was still doing the same what you needed it to do, right? And then
it's been around since how long has it been? I kind of look it up now.
The main thing that
it's been around since like
the main thing that kind of added was just a way to keep track of stuff and like because like you can just like drag and drop files in there and it'll work, but like the it's a lot nicer when you actually have like, hey, here's software that tells you exactly what you did, which order it's going to load stuff in, like whether there's going to be conflicts or not. And, you know, imagine having to juggle all that in the early days. It's just like, geez, Louise. Like Oblivion modding, I think, was still kind of like that for a while too. But yeah,
Nexus mods launched in September 2007.
Oh, that was
while ago.
That was more recent than I thought it was, actually, because I remember it kind of just appeared.
It's more recent than I thought it was too. But
Yeah,
I'm sure there was stuff around before then.
No, Rocket is definitely taking shape.
Yeah, I know. Look at it. It's doing things.
Yeah, because like it was definitely pre-Morrowind or post-Morrowind.
Every time that music is kind of like a jump scare in it.
All right.
It didn't surprise me that time because I was kind of zoning out.
Right, right. Okay, I don't know if we'll need all the rest of these, but we can definitely... Okay, fuel reserve is done. Now we just need the cockpit, which is enameled glass. Oh boy. And then the computer chip. Now, enameled glass is the... I'm trying to remember.
I think it's stalker teeth,
yeah. So we need glass. And
we have some back home, I believe. I think you collected like a frick ton.
Yeah.
But irregardless, if we need to collect more, we'd have to go back home for it.
Yeah.
So.
And the computer chip.
So this is now the second to last. Okay. Now it's the middle. Okay.
Shield generator, which we've got back home, which we can go ahead and grab
Just
that,
take
I guess.
that out
Yeah.
of the Cyclops,
Not gonna need that.
Yeah, we might not.
So we got stalker teeth over there? Question mark?
Yeah, I think they're back home in the base.
Okay. By the life pod base, essentially. Even more confusing materials. Yippee! Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So actually, what are we working on?
We are working on...
The cockpit?
Cockpit, yeah.
Did we do the fuel reserve?
Yes, yes.
Oh, dang. So we actually only have one thing left, I think.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Powering right through this.
Did you just do two things in a row?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. So we just knocked out two big builds on the rocket.
I'm gonna go ahead and just... Because I'm pretty sure our stalker teeth are over here, and I think there might be glass or quartz.
I'm pretty sure they're back home, but even if they're not, like I said, we'll have to go back relatively close to home anyways.
Yeah.
The nearest kelp forest is not too far from home, so we may as well go home and check.
I think we've got copper and gold and all that jazz.
Bring gold.
You know, it's just a meme of like, well, you know, Hey, reef back.
Hey, Reefy. Also, I will say, if you choose to build the alien containment facility, those eggs will take about 20 minutes to hatch.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
No, I may as well.
So you can do it. You don't have to. We can show that off in a bonus thing.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to see your reaction to that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we can find the quartz, I mean, go ahead and make that.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how our scanner is doing.
Remember when you were just in the safe shallows, like, collecting bladderfish?
Yep. It's been a long time since then, that's for sure.
Another memory came back to me. Remember when you were like...
How are both of your days? You know, Julio, how is your day going? Our day's okay, I think. My day...
Mine's been decent, yeah.
Oh. That was an accident. I wasn't paying attention.
Into that rabbit.
I
was
not
so
paying
rude.
attention. It just kept on going.
You deserve to go to 4546B hell.
Yep.
Which is
you
just
never
the
get
lava
to leave.
lakes.
You never get to leave. Just stay in lava lakes forevermore.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, our days are... I think my day's decent. I hope yours is good. I'm feeling better. At least physically. Like, I'm hurting a bit less. That's good. I was able to almost stretch today without screaming in pain.
Okay.
So that's good. I kind of like... kind of exclaimed in pain, but I didn't scream or yell, so that's good. I've been taking it easy on my knees today. My knees have been hurting so bad for like a while now that like I literally will yell every time I have to bend down, so I try not to do that. Day's just fine. Day's fine, just tired. Oh.
Yeah.
Hope you get some good sleep though.
Hey, table course.
You haven't had any coffee today, have you?
No, I haven't. I'm having this tea and everything, which...
You like the tea?
Yeah.
Has some rooibos in it.
Hmm?
Got some rooibos in it. I
Rooibos?
think that's how you say it. Rooibos? Rooibos?
Ruby Bros?
Roobois?
Sure.
Hang on. My dumbass. Hold on.
Hold up.
I don't remember what I was talking about a few minutes ago.
Let's see, making a computer chip.
Rooibos?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's in the tea.
Oh!
Let me listen to how it's said. Hold on.
Sleeps for the week. Right? Right? Could have sworn... Okay.
This says rooibos.
Oh. Okay, so we've got...
Sleep is for the weak. You got it right.
Mhm.
Priorities, you know what I'm saying?
Yo! Okay, so we were able to make...
What was I talking about?
I don't know.
This is before we started talking about our day.
Yes. Guess we're gonna have to find
I
more.
think it was before you ran into the rabbit ray.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, how has your day been?
Me?
Yeah,
Been alright.
that's good.
I can't complain as hard about this day as I can about some of my other recent days, so that's always a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Feel that.
Yeah, it's been a good day.
Yeah, not too much going on, I suppose. Let's see. Woke up at some point.
At some point.
Yeah,
Welcome
and
aboard, Captain.
I don't know. Hey, quartz.
Hey.
You know, may as well actually just... I wonder if there's gonna be like a quartz deposit or something. Very nice.
We need some more?
Well, I'm just thinking like may as well grab some for, you know, the containment thingy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you want to do that.
Or even... Well, I'm gonna do one better and use a camera to...
And like I said, if you don't want to build that and wait, we could just show it off on the
Right.
laters.
I like how my cameras are definitely like...
It's loading.
I don't know which camera is like closest to like us, but camera 1... Okay, camera 1 and camera 2. Oh, somewhere.
They just take a second to load.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, I wonder how that camera's doing. Oh, hello.
Literally being carried
Um,
around by a stalker.
just to vary it up a little bit too, really.
Mm-hmm.
Run away!
Finally bring it back home. It's got a little light.
So
That's
much quartz.
adorable.
How's your camera? 1,500 meters? You know...
Are you really asking John of all people?
We just, you know, we just leave these things out there and, you know, just... I mean, stuff happens.
Did we, like, take it out there? Or...
I don't...
No, maybe that's the camera to the other scanner room.
Yeah, just... No, well, 1
Or
and 2 are...
no.
1 and 2 are these, are ours. Are the surface ones.
Yeah.
3 and 4 is another one, and 5 and 6 is... somewhere else.
I don't know how I got all the way by LifePod
Doesn't
12.
matter that much, but...
Where is LifePod 12? That's like... Hold up.
Well, that's camera 5 and 6, so that would be close. That might be the one at the CF Jelly Bay? No, the thingy.
The thingy.
Yes, the thing.
Where's camera 1 then? Or camera 2?
Camera 2, that's a good question. Well, let's dock this guy up before he gets kidnapped again. And, go.
That'll work.
Actually, camera 2 might be disabled, so...
That's a good
That'll
sign.
do it. Anyway. Take the Seamoth out there. But yeah. What was I talking about?
I don't remember.
Neither do I.
That's okay.
That's okay.
This is fine. Some say he's still trying to
Into
climb
this
into
day.
the sea moth to this
Yeah.
day. was a loud water noise.
Well, you know, the weird part is it was like getting picked up on the, you know, the scanner overlay, but it wasn't like interactable, right? So it's like, huh.
I wonder what happened to camera 2 then.
We don't talk about camera.
Huh.
Like, we don't talk about that.
Alone and
Oh,
forsaken by fate and by
Wow, that guy.
man.
Oh, da, 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 da. Da.
Those will kill you before you leave.
It's been a long time. I like how there's this quartz growing out of this dude's.
It's just a house
Oh
ornament.
goodness. Perfect. So we need like I think
F's in the chat for camera 2.
F's in the yeah, really. Anybody else? One quartz. I think we need. I think one.
Haven't seen those in a while. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No, it's
It's been a while.
been a minute. I was thinking about how rocks like forked up. What were we gonna say?
I think there's some way to avoid those crash fish good. It's like swim towards them or swim diagonal.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Basically, make them have a take a
I think you swim towards them because they can't turn around very
big
quickly.
cut. Yeah.
But don't quote me. Don't die. Don't quote me on that and don't die. Okay. Okay.
Just out of curiosity, since I kind of forgot.
Gosh, I'm really excited to potentially put you in a death run hardcore survival mode.
It'd be fun. I mean, you kind of have to do. You kind of have to take these things with like I'm going to die. It's
Oh
just a
yeah,
matter of
no,
when,
in like
right?
10 minutes.
Right. Okay, so it's 2. Okay, so we actually need like 10.
It's not
quartz.
mean for me to say you would die
Right.
because it's that intense of an experience. It's just true.
And that's part of the fun of it.
But I
by the
think
way.
you would love it.
Yeah, I mean,
As
that's
somebody who really likes survival hardcore type mods and stuff, especially for like Skyrim and all, I think you would love it.
I think I would. Yeah, it's just, I mean, again, it's not for the feeling of like, oh, I'm doing really well. It's more like, oh God, I'm.
No, I mean, you can do it. If you wanted to play through it, you could. I think Last Bacon is working on a playthrough of that right now.
Oh, cool.
But it's not like you're not committed, you know, once you
Yeah.
started. You don't have to complete
You're
it.
definitely, you know, just seeing
It's
people
not like
play.
someone duct tapes you to your computer.
Right. Yep. I mean, it's like the Dead for Dead ones are, you know, they're just make for interesting feelings, I suppose.
Yeah.
Hardest games are the best games. I'm inclined to agree. Like, there's some games that like kind of are just the equivalent of like turning up, you know, difficulty is just turning up damage, like the damage that you receive.
I don't think that's as creative. Like,
which is to say that's like how Skyrim does it.
yeah.
So it's not like, you know, it's fine. It's a fine enough game, but it's like, you know,
I mean,
you gotta.
to some extent for Skyrim, it makes sense because, say for
Right.
example, if you're on master mode
Uh-huh.
and Dragonfire takes your health down to like a quarter,
Yeah.
that's realistic because obviously in real life it would probably kill you.
And there was a mod
But
there was a
at
mod
the
that I
same
played
time-
that basically turn off your ability to pause. So it was like it was
Ooh.
essentially you couldn't just like pause and quaff like a bajillion potions.
You had to
actually
do everything
you had
just
to-
straight on.
pretty much you had to like hotkey it and everything. That was on
That's
purpose.
intense.
I wasn't paying attention.
I'm
there.
more of I like my normal difficulty type of
Mm-hmm.
thing. Like I don't know. I just
I mean,
like
it's not
kind of
for
having
everybody.
the experience, and I do
Yeah,
like I do like a challenge, but I want something that's like pretty fair.
Yeah.
I mean, not like you know, typically there will be like an easy mode, which will be labeled I think as like exploration mode,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's normal mode, and then there's hard mode,
Yeah.
and there's all sorts of things in between and after that. But just for that basic structure,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go for normal.
Right.
That's typically what I go for.
Oops.
But some games also don't really have a good balance. Like, for me personally, and I'm not saying this is the game's problem because everything is subjective, but I was actually having a difficult time with Far Cry 6's normal mode. I feel like it just wasn't really balanced for me.
Yeah.
Like, you were watching me play, it was like
Well, it
I got
doesn't.
shot a couple times. Well into
Well,
the game.
you know, I was thinking because
and my health would just
you
go
know,
down.
comparison, I guess, is like for like something like Far Cry 2, right? Which is a different
Oh,
game
gosh.
entirely and much harder, but for different in different ways and different reasons, right? Like you play on like some of the hard difficulties. I mean, obviously that's not the first time you play it. Or
What we
anything,
call survival mode
Um,
hardcore in games now is what Far Cry 2 was.
yeah, because it was trying to be more of a simulator, and also if
Yeah,
you
and
if you
it's
look
cool.
if you kind of look at more of Ubisoft's catalog back then, actually, more of their games were actually more like simulator oriented. I mean, the original Splinter Cell, Rainbow Six, the old Rainbow Six, Ghost
Some of
Recon, the
their-
original.
Some of their old, like, you were showing me some of their wartime simulator games.
Silent Hunter,
submarines.
Silent Hunter. Yeah, the Silent Hunter games were ridiculously like complicated. I don't know what I'm doing here, by the way.
Leah says I can respect that. Yeah, and I appreciate that. I think
Yeah.
any gamer, regardless of... Oh, hi, Mary. I think any gamer at any gaming level should be respected. Like, if you're
Yeah.
a 2-year-old playing a Winnie the Pooh game, like, that's respectable. I respect that.
Yeah.
If you're a gamer who just likes to play on the super easy exploration mode, that's great. I hope you're having a great time. If you're somebody who really, really, really likes the hardcore, grueling experience where if you die in the game, you die in real life. Not literally, but yeah, that's fine.
So fit.
No, it's not going to. You need
Gonna
big
need
room.
a new one, I think.
We've talked about that on the stream before, but I'll always emphasize that because everybody's experience with gaming should be validated. Whether you play Kingdom Hearts or Dark Souls or Minecraft or whatever, in whatever difficulty, like, as long as you're having fun. That's all that matters.
Yeah, Markiplier.
Yeah. I hope he's doing well. All making his movies. All crazy. Kid games go hard. Heck yeah.
For real. Oh, not to get super excited in the mic, sorry. But I went home recently this past weekend.
In
and
real
then-
life.
In real life, yeah. Back home to my parents and family and all that. They kid brother graduated this past weekend actually too.
Congratulations.
But he when I was home though, I came across some. This is a floater
Yeah.
kidnapping a.
Kidnapping a
I'm
Cuddlefish.
gonna just let them do their thing. But yeah, no, it was funny because I came across this binder of like CDs that happen to have like games from like my childhood, basically. So like,
That's so cool.
I really thought about bringing it back, and I really I should have brought it back.
Aw.
It would have been funny.
What type of games were there?
Well, these were like those like you said, the Winnie the Pooh games, the animated storybook software,
Aw.
Disney games, and everything. And there were some also like even more like. Not just kid games, like, well, there were kid games. I mean, it was like the Toy Story 2 action game, the Bugs Life.
Oh my goodness, I
or
can't believe you
Tarzan
didn't
action
bring
game.
those to me.
I regret everything. But anyway,
Can't
yeah.
believe you
so
didn't. Like, that's my.
that's all you live for.
Toy Story 2 is my favorite game.
I think somebody's remaking Unreal Engine 5, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Need more
I'm
titanium.
just being sarcastic, of course.
Right.
I've never played it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a nice blast from the past, really.
Yeah, I bet.
I thought about bringing some of it, but
I don't know what happened to all of my old kid games. I know I have one of them, or I know one of them is still around. I'm kind of wondering if they just sort of are somewhere, somewhere. Or maybe like we did have a house flood when I was kind of younger, so maybe some of them got caught in that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This will be fine, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
I wish I could tell you the structural integrity without having to build something. Yeah, that's fine.
Eh.
That's fine.
I mean, who wants to take everything down and build like a whole multi-purpose, like a big one? And
Not what I expected.
that was backwards. That was backwards.
Okay, let's try this again. There we go. We just need to target
It
the other
worked. Hooray.
part. I guess I could have made this like a glass thing.
Okay.
Okay, well the cuddlefish stuff is down somewhere else, so
That's in the Cyclops, yeah.
yeah, but
Like I said, you don't have to do it if you don't want to.
may as well. We're over here.
You also have another egg, and I know what it is.
What's the other egg?
Stalker.
Oh, nice.
Aquariums provide an ideal opportunity to study alien fauna up close.
And you know what's cool is you can put plants in it.
Oh, do we actually have to... How do we... We have to build a
They
second
may
story.
also be studying you.
We gotta...
If you build a second story, you can look down
Well, yeah.
and enter it, which you might need to be able to do.
Yeah.
How committed are you?
May as well. I mean, I've never built one of these things before, so... Got plenty of titanium.
At least for now.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to go back to the Cyclops anyway, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll just waste 20 minutes.
Yep. Okay.
I guess you don't... Do you know what a cuttlefish is?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, you've seen me playing with them.
Okay, we'll see if this breaks our base, though, because that would be really funny if it does.
I don't think it's actually on top in the way that we want it to be.
Oh.
That's... yeah. It's a bit strange. That's okay, at least we get all the titanium back.
Imagine if you had to, like, restructure the dirt.
Oh, that would be so annoying.
That'd be very annoying.
I ran into a game recently like that. Well, and we were playing, this one's a little more mainstream, so I don't mind talking about this one. I don't remember if I talked about the other one. I'm not gonna name it because I'm not gonna do that.
Also...
But, we were playing Lego Fortnite?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what that's what it's called?
Yeah.
And we were doing the building, and the building is such that when something gets destroyed, it's like, uh-oh.
Yeah. That was annoying.
Yeah.
I know about cuttlefish. I just, I think I've seen, like, you show me, like, videos and stuff where, or, like, when you were doing your creative stuff. And
Oh, yeah, it's probably
cuttlefish.
playing with them.
Um,
Although keeping them in the dunes is stressful, so I just kept them in the containment
Yeah.
facilities because I was like, no, you're not dying.
yeah.
I wonder if it's not big enough.
I think I need, maybe I have to do a vertical there. That's,
I just wonder if there's not enough space.
I don't think there is. You know, you would think you would be able to build, like, stuff wherever.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I guess you could build a hatch upstairs.
I could build.
Negate the need for a ladder.
Yeah.
Tonks.
Really. Gosh, components must be. Sure.
How was going home? How did you enjoy it all?
It was fun.
I was all alone. On my least favorite holiday.
Yep.
I barely survived. I'm just kidding. I was fine. Look, now you can look at it from the top.
Well, yeah, but how do I...
Oh, I think... I'm remembering. I'm calibrating. You have to build a hatch onto it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, we're discovering this together.
Uh-huh.
I genuinely didn't remember until now. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I haven't played on my creative profile in a good minute.
Okay, well, I'm gonna...
I think you'd have to go outside and do it.
Yeah.
Sploosh. How you feeling?
Huh?
How you feeling?
Okay.
I hear you yawn. I'm like, are you doing okay? Not too tired?
Yeah, yeah. I've only been doing this for about 2 hours, and...
No, that's not too bad.
Like I said, I haven't had any coffee or nothing, so it's
Yeah.
like...
I was talking with my dad about driving today, and I was like, well, I can stream for 6 hours, so hey.
Well, it's a little different, right?
Maybe I could drive for that long.
So
yeah,
I guess we have to...
It's a little different for sure.
Drop eggs and all that stuff in here.
Yes.
But we could probably drop one
I think
of
that's a
those.
crashed fish egg.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I mean, it's not gonna attack us, right?
Well, hold on, let me look it up. That is a crash fish egg. And we done?
Holding. I'm just gonna
Holding.
take a sip.
Little hydration vacation.
Secretly like creative mode, but
Infant crash fish can be used as ammo for the propulsion cannon
what?
and can be used as a type of bomb.
What?
Oh my gravy, that is unhinged.
Well,
This is on the wiki. That is insane. That is so... That's kind of funny.
that's
That's
funny.
kind of funny.
So I guess we just drop it in here, or do we just drop the creature egg in here, or?
Yeah. And then you kind of just wait.
Okay. All right. Well,
Waiting.
Okay.
Waiting.
Let's see. We need more titanium.
Crash fish? Oh, this is on the trivia section. They do kind of look like cacodemons.
Cacodemons.
I never realized.
I'm definitely usually too busy to you know, notice such, but
That's...
okay. Copper.
Copper, chameleon. That's a good song.
What am I looking for? Titanium / South.
Okay, I need to stop singing because everything is a song reference.
Yeah.
No more. Okay, so I read what will happen when you do a crashed fish egg. But I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
I'll just tell you to not release it. Like release it by itself.
Release it by, you mean like pick it up and
Oh, just like if, you know, if we get back here and the cuttlefish eggs are already grown and stuff. Wait to do those.
So should I take
Welcome aboard, Captain.
the egg out, or?
Oh no, you're fine.
Okay.
I just mean whenever they hatch,
Right.
which is a little ways from now.
Okay. Okay.
More titanium.
Yep. I
Hooray.
think that'll be enough, definitely. We got 7.
I thought you were like gonna swim in between, or sea moth in between
Welcome aboard, Captain.
the base pieces, and I was like, oh no,
Uh,
oh no, that's not gonna go well.
This is fine. What are you talking?
Uh,
So are we shy lithium again?
we have, we had a whole bunch.
Yeah, but it's down at the other base, so.
Oh, well, we gotta go down later anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Let me drop some of this stuff off.
Some of this junk.
Titanium axe, I think we're ready, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Liking the music.
Mm-hmm.
Speed run!
Hey, anything that you need from ye olde Cyclops, now is a good time to get it.
I think we're pretty good.
Are we gonna make the trip back up? Maybe we'll just leave the Cyclops as a treat for the dragon.
Exactly.
Whenever it comes back.
I mean,
Plonk.
I could pull it out, but you know.
Completely your decision. I don't think it matters either way.
Yeah. You know, there might even be like a closer thingy, but this is like a pretty easy way to get there.
Yeah. You know what's kind of cool to think about though?
What's that?
Like currently, as we're swimming around, think about how the planet is healing from the Kara bacterium. Really neat. Like you're swimming in a planet that is like repairing itself.
Slowly
From-
but surely.
from a very, very serious, deadly bacteria.
Yeah. I suppose I could have seen if there was any lithium picked up. Because we did run into some lithium, like, on our way back
Yeah.
here, but, like,
If we see more, we'll see more, right?
yeah.
I'm keeping my little eyes peeled.
That's salt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The salt. You know,
The spice.
chef hand.
Chef.
More salt. That water noise kind of sounds like a reaper, and it's like, what?
Yeah, a little unnerving.
A little bit. There are none that are right here anyway, though.
Yeah. I just happened to stumble upon him like that one time, so it's
Yeah,
like,
you really did.
it's like, huh, there's lithium. There's exactly what we were looking for.
I don't know if I knew exactly where we were at, because I thought we were actually kind of near the dunes at the time. But I definitely remember, I think, hearing the noises, and I was like, I'm not gonna say anything, because, like, you know, it's about the funny jump scare, sure, but also, I just wanted you to explore and just experience things.
Right, right.
I wouldn't have told you about the Reapers in this game. I think chat told
It's
you
part,
about it.
it's part of the comedy, really, honestly.
But it's also about the discovery.
Hmm.
You know, I could tell you, oh, don't go there, there's a Reaper. But it's more impactful to you if you go there and you're like, oh, hi.
Where am I going, actually?
You're
Back
going to the Cyclops. You get the Cuddlefish eggs and lithium. And to kind of say goodbye.
Well, I was just thinking, do we I don't know if we have lithium in there, question mark?
I am not sure.
I don't think we do. I think we might have to go all the way back to,
I know we had lithium in some base, but I don't remember if it was the Cyclops.
it's probably the underwater thingy. Yeah, I'll check there because we gotta go there for the shield generator anyway, so.
You gotta go there for what? Those things totally blocked you out.
For the shield generator.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Shield generator and eggs.
We
Eggy
gotta
babies.
we gotta route my mic audio to yours.
Even if you were routed in, I feel like all the... Yeah, like I wouldn't have been able to hear
Yeah.
you. I think all of our lithium was
Yeah.
upstairs near the rubies.
Yeah, seeing a Leviathan for the first time is always fun.
Very true.
It's very kind of fun, yeah. No, I'm sure it was definitely
I distinctly
very
remember.
memorable.
So I had actually misremembered, and I told you when we were going to the Aurora for the first time
Yeah.
to go to the back, and genuinely, promises more than anything, I totally forgot that was not where you wanted to go. And chat was like, hey.
And I was kind of like, I don't know where to go. I don't know where I should go.
Yeah, I know. And I think a couple people legitimately thought I was trying to get you to stumble into one. I was not.
Yeah.
I was definitely not. Because I think it's more impactful when you're like, oh, I'm just going to the Aurora, and then you see one, you know?
See, it is.
Naturally.
I just don't know. I don't know if I could have put it past you. You know. Oh, that's cool.
I do promise, though. And when I promise something and use the words I promise, I mean it.
Okay, Lost River. So, well, Lost River. Okay, we gotta do this again.
One more time.
One more time.
That might be the last time you see the Cyclops, and
Yep.
this might be the last time you see
Definitely.
the Lost River home.
I think this is the right thing. We'll find out.
Eh. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yeah,
Yep,
that's
that's-
right. Very distinctly correct.
Mm-hmm. Hey, one hop this time.
I was actually hoping chat at that time wouldn't tell you that there were Reapers. Again, not because I was telling you incorrectly so you'd get caught. Hey, look who's back in his normal spot.
Yay.
Yeah, but because, like, I just wanted you to just see one. Because you didn't
Yeah.
know they existed.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's screaming like an angry baby. Can't catch you, you're the gingerbread man.
Stuck there.
That's fine. I think he's finding other useful employment.
Bonk.
I quoted that the other day, and I think I was on the phone with my brother, and he was like, what? What do you mean find useful employment? He thought I was talking about getting a job. And I was like, no, I'm quoting Pride and Prejudice.
You do quote that a lot, but it's not a
I
quote
do.
that everybody, like, gets.
It's not, it's not a reference that's, like, overtly obvious.
Yeah.
Like, I have the high ground or something like that.
Yeah.
It's something that, like, if I just go find some useful employment,
Mm-hmm.
it's not really like a reference. I mean, even fans of Pride and Prejudice might be like, in the unawares, you know? Because it's a very casual thing to say. It's just every time I say it, it makes me laugh. It makes you laugh because you know what I'm talking about.
It's just also such a, like, old-fashioned thing to say, too, so it's like...
It's fair. There's a certain, like,
I think there's
poignancy
titanium
to
over
it.
there.
Maybe. Maybe there's titanium.
Just a guess. Just a guess. I think there's
Although,
titanium
really,
over
we
there.
can't be sure.
Yeah. You gotta go over there and check.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, the music is so spicy this episode.
You know, I think we might already have the jump jet upgrades now that I think about it.
I don't remember.
So long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Something
A
for
little something, something. A little spice.
Alright, I think I can make this jump. I should probably...
One hop this time?
Doom, doom, bonk.
Oh my goodness. Anybody who gets that is officially old now. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about it. Just hold up here while I charge. I guess I could, like, drop this thing in a charger, but I think I got some spare power cells.
Yeah.
I could definitely...
Get the ion.
Well, I swapped them out
Or...
to save time, pretty much. 'Cause I had made them earlier, but... Okay, we're after lithium.
Oh, sorry.
Probably need the... Okay, up. Go.
Here you go, nice and easy.
Caught in ghost weed. You know, I was thinking though, actually using the prawn suit, it's like I haven't played a mech game in ages.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't
I
know
feel
what-
like that would be a good niche for you.
Yeah, not a bad niche.
Mm-hmm.
I love how the titanium is still being highlighted.
Oh, sorry.
What did I hear from you? All the lead.
All of it.
Mm.
Is it louder when I cough over there?
Not terribly? Question mark. It doesn't seem that much through the mic anyway, but
Oh, that's good. Hopefully my cough will be gone soon. We might stream together more before I move, but I am moving this weekend, so it might be a little while before I get to stream and get the setup going and everything, but like, hopefully by that point my cough
Yeah.
will be gone. I'll make a formal channel announcement of that later, probably via the community tab, but like,
Yeah.
you know.
What any thoughts as to what you might stream once you get there?
No.
Hmm.
But that's how we roll.
Mm-hmm.
Bless you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't know if anybody says anything in particular when somebody coughs, but like,
No, but I mean, I appreciate it still.
yeah. The sentiment.
Yeah, exactly. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to the Lost River.
Bye, guys.
Bye, ghost neighbor.
I don't know. Is this actually? This can't be actually. Is it?
I mean, look at the Neptune rocket
The
from the
cockpit?
recipe. Yeah.
We just kill time waiting for the cuddlefish to stream something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stream something exactly. Bye,
Yeah.
ghost tree. Or cove tree.
More horizontal traverse. There we go.
I mean, maybe I'll stream something kind of like
Oh, go away.
light and enjoyable until, like, to get my groove back, you know?
Yeah.
My little Emperor's New Groove back.
Mm-hmm. See Emperor's new roof. Oh, this is gonna be.
Yeah, I
Sure.
mean, probably something like, I don't know, Far Cry, or like, part of me's like Ghost of Tsushima. I could mess around in that for a little while. I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I don't really have any series, but I'll probably take a look at the Google Doc that you and I have and be like, oh, what do I want to do? Or, you know, maybe there's something that we could stream together that we could figure out how to set up and everything.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. The setup would be very different from what we have here,
Yeah.
but hopefully all the, like, stuff should be good.
I mean, if it's like multiplayer or something, like, you know, we could play and then I could stream to your
Yeah.
account again.
And I definitely don't mind, like, if you wanted to play something, like, this is just a for example, so don't take this as this is what they're doing anytime soon, or at least next or whatever. But say, for example, we decided to stream Subnautica Below Zero. At that point, I don't mind just sitting and watching you play. Because we've done that before over Discord. That's actually the first series that we did stream together.
Yeah. We were talking about that a little bit before or off stream too. But like it might be interesting trying to keep that going though, because I don't know what the visual of the Discord stream and YouTube streaming is going.
Yeah, I have a
Super
feeling
great.
that YouTube's might be better. It just depends on the latency.
Yeah.
But it's something about Discord streaming is just like it gets crunchy.
Yeah.
Real quick, real fast,
I don't
real
think
easy.
I think they don't use constant bit rate, but they use something else, and so quality.
Oh.
So it's like, you know, not just resolution, but I mean like the actual like the bit rate that they use is variable. So you know, if it's a shitty bit rate, if it's you don't have enough bandwidth, they'll show you like, even if it's 480, but it'll be even a worse 480p. You know. So
Well, I
it's like-
remember, now this might be changed, and maybe this will be different. I don't know. Just depends on the times, really. But whenever you were streaming to me over Discord back in the day, I had to occasionally, here and there, close Discord
Yeah.
and actually jump back in and rejoin the call.
Oh Lord.
And I would do it. I didn't tell anybody I was doing it because I didn't want to announce every time I had to do that. But
Right.
I did have to do that periodically. So I'm kind of like, maybe YouTube might be better.
Eh.
Crunchy? Yeah, we just mean like pixely,
Hello.
all gross, you know? Hey, nice avoiding.
Quite the it's like,
Yeah, you could kind of just stare at him from past those vines.
PDA capacities.
Picture was not. Aww.
I couldn't tell you how many times I've accidentally.
I was
taken
gonna
a
say,
picture,
as soon
so-
as you want to purposely take a picture
Yeah.
and not take one accidentally, you don't have enough storage.
'Cause it's on R3. It's like possible not to click it when you think
Yeah.
you're gonna zoom, and it's like, oh wait,
I
there's
feel
no
like the
zooming.
best thing to do would be to remap it.
Yeah.
That was a weird noise.
Yeah, it sounded almost like a car. Okay.
I'm not too familiar. I mean, I'm familiar with the river prowlers, but not like
Right.
intimately familiar with their noises and all.
Yeah. We haven't.
So maybe that's a normal one.
It seemed like a good idea in my head.
This is fine.
I think I need to actually press. Okay, just. Maybe it's not as good on the surface actually.
This is what this like. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. But I feel like you need more of you need the grapple to really get the vertical,
Yeah.
and then the the boost kind of just sustains it.
Yeah, it's more powerful underwater, I guess, but maybe because, like, you know, the water I'm not sure.
Even underwater, it's a
Familiar
little...
with my physics, but okay.
Like I was talking about last stream, I'm sure it is difficult to propel something in the water. You know, poor little jet. Poor jet. But, eh. Sometimes it does make things a little bit difficult.
So I was just thinking,
Give
like,
me the lights noises one more time. What if that did that when you went to the movie theater?
That'd be great.
That would be awful.
That'd be terrible to work there.
Oh gosh.
The dragon? Crackfish.
No.
Crashfish egg discovered. Hey.
Oh my goodness, it hatched!
Hooray.
What are we getting up here?
The thingy.
The thingy?
Cuddlefish too.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess I don't know what we would do for 20 minutes, but, you know, it'll be fine, right?
Say goodbye to 4546B.
Say goodbye to the stuff?
The stuff. The poop drawer.
Poop drawer, which... Actually, we emptied out the poop drawer, remember?
Yeah, we did, but it's still always poop drawer. There's the lingering smell in there.
Okay. Well...
Go say bye to dragon! I don't even know where that... Where it is.
Yeah, that's fine.
You've no desire to say bye to dragon?
You know, that would let's just say saying hi to him would have resulted in something.
But hey, if it ate your prawn suit, it's not like you need it
Stinky.
anymore.
Stinky poop drawer, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see.
Bless you.
Where?
Thanks.
North?
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to think about, like, because
You're fine.
it's not really northwest, like, exactly, but it's relative, you know, it's...
Yeah, it's like...
You know,
basically
it's in the
that way,
corner that's kind of in the general northwesterly direction relative to...
right? Northwesterly.
Yeah.
Instead of best western, it's
Best
best westernly.
Best guest. Best guesterly.
Hey, you know, if the dragon eats your prawn suit or your cyclops, it's not like you need them anymore.
Right?
Just give it a little snicky snack.
Sneaky snack.
It's probably hungry. Its species is dying. Probably.
Yeah, he probably doesn't get too much to eat down there, really. I mean, unless he's, like, filter feeding. Which is... Isn't the Sea Emperor is the one that does the filter, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The dragon eats Reaper Leviathans. And probably does that like every couple years. I believe that the wiki talks about deep sea gigantism, which... Or maybe it's not connected, but somehow it results basically in the dragon not needing to eat but every few years. I mean, that's the only way that that species would be sustained.
Excuse me? Can I help you, sir?
I think he's at like half health.
Goodness.
So rude.
No.
Sorry.
He does all the photosynthesis.
I mean, maybe? Photosynthesis.
Okay, well, let's build this,
You know, you've not seen any of the, baby sea emperors out and about.
Oh, no. Neptune.
It's got a name!
What do we name this thing, actually?
Neptune.
Just that? Nothing fancy?
That's its official name, anyway.
I was just seeing if there's any...
I don't know if we can name it. I like how you're not watching it being built.
I mean, I'm just, like, unpinning stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty...
One rocket online.
Wow, that was intense.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What do we name it?
Oh, we do name it. Oh, we can name it.
Hang
Oh,
on.
that's cool.
Hold on, I'm gonna throw up a standby screen because, you know, PlayStation is great and shows all your stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, we're gonna be picking a name. What do we pick?
Can we name it after the dog?
Yeah, sure. Link
SS Link or just Link.
the dog, or SS Link. Yeah. I guess technically it's not really a single screw, but that's okay.
Or nor a submersible,
Right.
but everything else is.
What color
VHSs.
do we make it though?
I feel like Link the dog has been represented by orange because his collar is orange, and also green because Link the character's color is green, and his favorite color is pink.
Mm.
So any of those. Do we want a giant green rocket, an orange rocket? Everything else is pink except for Pokey.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. Nice, bright, obnoxious green.
I like that. I like a nice bright green.
I don't know if we can get like a neon type green.
No, I like that one though. That one's good.
Okay, I'm gonna try not to screw it up because got it.
Silly drawings.
So let's see. Red or the stripe. Oh, I guess we don't have stripes anymore.
Turn up the Sachi.
Saturation. Okay, there we go. What do we make the stripe? Red? Purple?
You want to do orange or Link's, or do you want to do like your favorite color than my favorite color?
Either one. What orange?
Okay.
Okay, and then stripe 2.
I don't know, more orange.
More orange. Getting a little hard to see, but you know this is important.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the name.
Yeah, we got the name. And we need the color.
Yeah, what color do we need?
Pink.
Bright pink.
Yes.
There you go. Okay, and we're done.
I like this. Oh my goodness, it glows.
Oh, that's
Yes.
beautiful, beautiful. Hang on.
I like that it glows.
Hang on
You have to take a screeny.
Yeah. Gonna actually save that to the actual.
It's over here, asleep.
Yep. Wonderful. Okay, well, anything else we gotta do besides, just drop the thingy, cuttlefish in the
Yeah.
sea thing and, like, abandon it, basically, or?
No, wait for him to hatch.
Okay.
Whee! Sploosh. I think supposedly there's a sea emperor somewhere around there, but
Around.
they're on the floaty island.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. I will look it up.
I mean, the likelihood of being able to just run into it in the wild, though, is kind of funny. Like,
It really depends on where you're exploring
Yeah.
because...
yeah. Glowy pink goes hard. Yeah, not right?
Glowy pink goes hella hard.
Hell yeah. It's a statement.
It is, just like
Like-
the dog.
Hello. We are here.
I do want to throw it out there, though, that if it wasn't named after the dog, it would be named after you, Julio.
I was just thinking that too. But,
Yeah.
well, who else has been watching this for the entire
If
time?
only we could name it both.
Yes, Julio.
Oh, that's awesome.
HMS or I don't know if, well, of course we don't have spaceships in the real world or anything, but I wonder what they would like start naming like spaceships.
We don't have spaceships in real life.
Well, I mean, I guess technically we have. You know what I mean? You know, it's like, I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna.
Conspiracy theorist.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna take.
Just kidding.
I'm thinking it's like I'm not gonna take names like what was it that one of the not the Tesla rockets but the SpaceX rockets was like, you know, hello I love you or something, or you know, it was like something really just goofy and it's just like, and not in really a good way. It was just like, okay, that's a name. And yeah, I guess they had Falcon Heavy, but it was like some specific one for a specific mission that was like a weird like, no. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know if they're gonna have like designations, right? Because SS is like
Yeah, I don't
single
know.
screw or something like that, and then It's basically to differentiate
mean,
from like sailing vessels.
I
and
guess
stuff.
what that kind of depends on is there being a standard amongst the rocket
Right.
building industry.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, definitely. Okay, where? Oh, right.
Yeah, the actually the sea emperor juveniles are found in the crag field, which is where
Oh.
we've been going a ton,
No kidding.
and the dunes.
Oh, hey, look, it's a crash fish.
It's so cute.
It does look like a cacodemon. Oh,
It does.
I can even
it
scan
really
it.
does.
I can even scan it.
There you go. Finally. They're also found in the Grand Reef, the mountains, and the northern blood kelp zone.
Even after all this time, you still bump. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't change. I mean,
How does one not bump into fish?
they're just there, you know? I can't.
They just swim around.
I should try not to, but like, you know, can you imagine a run where if you hit a single fish, you die instantly or something?
That would be really funny.
This unusual species has developed an emergency defense mechanism. Oh, hang on. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and drop
yeah. That's a good idea.
Do we have to remove the crab squid? Crash fish? Or
I don't think so, but I mean, you can.
Because, like, it's not like it's gonna attack it.
I don't think so. I think life is peaceful in here, but you can go ahead and plant them and then take the crash fish out before they hatch. Look at them in their eggs, please.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Very cute.
It's so cute.
BDA capacity.
BDA capacity.
Gosh darn it. Is there even any... I don't know. Is there even anything there? These are all accidental.
Pretty much.
2022. Interesting.
Some of them are on purpose.
Maybe? Well, we'll at least get one. Need to get a sleek air license. I mean, I wonder what the licensing thing would be for sea gliders.
I don't know, something like don't sea glide within 20 feet of
Don't sea glide.
structure. I don't know.
Yeah. You have to like,
So
undergo
cute,
like
though.
a test and all that, written test, and you got to do at least like 60 or 40 hours or something.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I wonder how many hours I've driven at this point.
In the game?
Or in real life. In real life,
Oh.
yeah. Because I was like,
Probably a lot.
I remember vaguely all my license tests and everything like that, but I'm like,
I remember all that too. Actually, there's at least like one not fond memory of that.
oh really?
Eh,
Sorry.
that's okay. You already know that story.
Aw, it's a crash
It's a
fish.
crash fish. Let it out. Let it be free.
Is it gonna try to kill me?
Typically, if they're raised in the thing, they're not hostile to you.
And he goes away.
There he goes.
Bye.
Follow him. See where he goes.
Where's he gonna go, though?
I don't know. Swimming around.
I mean, this feels kind of mean. Oh, you still need a free Mary. I don't know if we can... Where?
I feel like we just accidentally end up killing her.
Yeah. Oh!
It does explode after like 20 seconds.
What the hell? What the hell?
That's kind of awful.
Spent all that resources to raise him, and
you
he just
raise it
explodes.
and it explodes.
He explodes. Oh my god.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh my god. I didn't even react. I was just like, ah.
That's why I didn't tell you what happened after I read the Wikipedia, because I was like, no, I just want him to see this. And I told you to follow it, because I figured that would happen.
God.
That's funny. That is so funny.
Well, I don't know if we can get her out.
No, because we'd have to have a thing open
Mm-hmm.
to, like, propulsion her out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know how she got here.
I think she just lives here and keeps the place warm.
Yeah, I guess so.
Pays the bills.
Yeah.
Because we've gone in and out of this life pod a ton.
Yeah.
And she's not escaped.
I mean, I guess I could try to grab trap her. Did I?
I guess so.
Did I not even...
You've won on the Cyclops.
Did that hatch even...
I think the hatch broke.
Oh.
Whoops.
Well, I mean,
You might have a grab trap in a locker.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Storage locker outside, inside locker, I don't know. Yeah, that's a stalker egg. In case you were wondering.
Oh. Oh.
The
big one?
big one in the middle, yeah.
Junk.
The junk box.
I mean, back when I didn't really have any idea of like, okay, I should store stuff.
Mm.
Lockers.
Do you still have an idea of storing stuff?
Absolutely not.
Now, I'm not sure what that egg is. Let me see if I can figure it out.
This one?
Yeah, it kind of looks like a pile of butter. I think I know.
That looks like a pile of butter to you?
Kind of.
I mean, kind of.
It looks familiar to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a rabbit ray egg.
Oh, cool.
You know, they're actually kind of harder to find, I think.
Oh.
Which it's interesting that you found one, and it's probably been there since like the beginning of this playthrough.
Just a random rabbit red egg.
I can't believe we're about to finish this. This has been.
Are you sure there's not going to be like a secret, like, I don't know, final boss or something?
I'm not sure at all. I'm not saying anything. You know? But regardless, we'll be finishing it very, very soon. And I'm like, what the heck?
Mm-hmm.
It's not empty. You can't pick it up. Oh yeah, so that's where I found the propulsion can.
Of course.
in the storage with the
because
rebreather.
we never used it again, and this was back when like it never occurred to us to build like an actual base and all that, like to like have like normal stuff.
Final boss?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, who knows?
Because it's like it reminds me of like it reminds me of all those games that did have like or had stealth components or like the Resident Evil or something where it's like, and then you have a final boss and all of a sudden it turns into an action game. Like, what the heck?
I'm just taking a hydration vacation real quick.
Yeah. I don't know what else I'm gonna.
Bloody I've had several people ask me. They'll be like, or I'll mention, oh yeah, we're just finishing up Subnautica and working on moving and blah blah blah. They're like, finishing. Can you finish Subnautica? And I've been like, yeah, and I'm like, no, I'll tell people, I'm like, believe it or not, there's a story, and it's actually quite decent, quite good. But once you finish that, you finish the game.
I guess you could still like do the whole like, I don't know, living or something, but like.
Yeah. I guess while we're doing the 20 minutes waiting, are there any biomes you wish to explore once more?
Not really I mean, strange as it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess we could. I mean.
Oh, you don't have to. I mean, I was just curious.
I'm weirdly angsty to just like.
You're not in that like.
So close.
Gonna go dodge a reaper.
Yeah.
Gonna go kill a reaper real quick.
Man, I mean, I'm playing this game for like, oof.
Eons.
So
well, and we did take a really long hiatus. I mean, if we didn't, we probably would have finished it a while ago.
Yeah. So notice the difference of the capacity on these ion batteries versus that. There's like 5, like times 5.
It's like, so the rate goes down at the same level.
Right.
It's just that the other has a bigger.
Yeah, like a factor of 5. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's not.
That's crazy.
Literally like 5 times.
No stretch.
Final stretch.
Yeah, we're just chilling pretty much for 20 minutes, but that's gonna be.
I can't stretch right. I'm just kidding.
Maybe we should have done. Maybe we should do something else while we wait. I'll just cruise around and see Moth.
You want to take a hydration vacation?
That's a good idea.
You need some water or you got some tea?
Welcome aboard, Captain. Systems online.
I'll just take the controller real quick. I mean, no, you're fine. It's not inverted, you peasant.
Old person?
My goodness, shots fired. I just want you to know that if you play inverted, you're valid, okay? Because I do too.
I guess we could even take the camera and just have it like zip around.
That's true. You could go, not anywhere you wanted, but you could go
Right.
a lot of places, and there are no repercussions.
Absolutely none. I mean,
You could take the camera to a jelly shroom cave and like bonk into a crab squid. I think there are some things we can talk about a little bit. Like, so what is your favorite biome or biomes?
I think I've grown to like the
Deep River.
The
The Lost River?
Yeah, Lost River.
Mm-hmm. Is there a particular section that really like captures you the most?
I mean, kind of. I guess the place, Central Junction and all that. Is
The junction or like the one with the giant skeleton?
the giant skeleton.
Okay.
Yeah,
Try
I've tried
playing.
You know, I think it's just like you just have it, I suppose.
Yeah.
You're exposed to it first, or you decide to play with it, and
It's what you get used to.
we've kind of gone this over, but like you notice like the joist, the yoke and all that this guy's using, right? It's like playing with a joystick back in the day, or even now, like right? It's like you control these things by pushing forward, that points it down, right? And you pull it back,
And see, somehow that just made more sense to my brain.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I would have gotten started on that made my brain work that way, or if that's just kind of how I am in general.
I'm sure World War II Aces game they played on the Wii probably had like actual flight control style stuff. Question mark?
That was with the Wii remote sideways.
Oh really? Oh, so it was more of like a yoke style.
Yeah, it was more a yoke.
This is where our camera.
Oh, the jelly shroom cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got down here.
I don't know, maybe we took it down here to scope the place out a little bit before you came down.
Right.
I genuinely don't remember.
Oh yeah. Lava.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you like the Lost River, yeah? My favorite biomes are this one and the Lost River.
Oh,
Little crab snakes. I think I said crab squid earlier. I might have. Crab snakes.
Are these crabs?
Crab snakes. Remember you got jump scared by one?
Oh yeah. How did that get all the way down there? No, I guess we're not. I guess we're never getting that one back. That's for sure.
What is 500 meters below here? That's like
I don't know.
like Lost River stuff.
That's
Take in the ambience.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my favorite biomes. What's your favorite creature? Leviathan, regular, all of them.
Probably the Sea Emperor and the Sea Dragon. Definitely the most terrifying.
Yeah.
But like Reapers are classic, but like,
You screamed more when the Reaper was chasing you, but
yeah.
maybe you just mean like the dragon and the Emperor. Those unlock the most amount of fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh gosh, it's got arms. Oh gosh, it can shoot fire. Oh gosh, it's like the cool looking Imperi like
Yeah.
suddenly appears and like, oh hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't pick a favorite out of the 4 noodly Leviathans. Because technically the what are they called? Sea treaders? Technically those are Leviathans.
Oh yeah. Those are pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. And I do like them. But I mean, noodle Leviathans like Ghost Leviathan, Dragon, Emperor, and Reaper. Some of them are more noodly than others, but you'll know what I mean. I can't pick a favorite though. I like them all for different reasons. I mean, Reaper is a classic, right? And it's terrifying. The dragon is really cool and really terrifying. The Emperor is really cool and she's pretty nice. And the ghosties are really neat and pretty scary. These guys are not leviathans, but I think they're pretty cool. I like that they kind of just live in shrooms.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's energy we should all aspire for, really.
Oh, the heck? Unless it's a different.
Maybe it is a different camera to a different like thing.
Yeah, because we built two.
I feel like 500 meters
scanners.
below this
Yeah.
is like Lost River.
Yeah, that could be one of the Lost River cameras. You remember what the color of our first sea moth was?
That's a good question.
I feel like we made it bright yellow.
I'd have to go back and watch, and if you remember, Julio, let us know. But
I don't remember.
it might have been like bright yellow or pink as well. It definitely got destroyed by that Reaper, though. The first one that's behind the Aurora.
Not much else to say, really.
Yeah. I was gonna mess with you, like, you should go to the dunes.
Yeah.
My
That's a funny.
home.
Uncreated.
You have the PDS.
Yeah, that'll definitely keep.
Can't remember that far back. I don't blame you. That was a
Yeah.
long time
That
ago.
was a long time ago, both in game and out. So.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even blame you if you couldn't remember and it was like last week. Cause same.
Yeah.
Let's do so. We could do some closing thinkings, though.
Closing thoughts.
I mean, we can do those after, after everything.
Yeah.
I'm a very long-spoken person sometimes, but other times I'm very short-spoken and, like, to the point.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys being here. There's some people who've kind of popped in for a short while, and there's people like you, Julio, who have been here for a long, long time, and regardless of the quantity of time that you've been here, I can definitely say we appreciate it. Because to us, we're here to hang out. We're here to have a little bit of fun. I wanted John to experience this game.
It makes it like that much more entertaining.
Yeah. They're trying to escape.
End is nigh. Oh my goodness.
I guess I could do the whole subscribe if you want. If you feel like it. Do what you want. Maybe I'll have a donation thing set up at some point later. We'll see. I still need to research that. No pressure when I get to that point, obviously, to donate. Just kind of a fun little, cute little thing that I want to try out. It's a good game. Good game. Not for everybody. Whether it's because you find things a bit scary or you don't like crafting or survival or whatever, but
I think it makes for an interesting game to just to stream.
it really does.
Cause like, it's like, for example, we're just kind of sitting here waiting for Cuddlefish.
Can't leave yet.
But like, like there'll be times where we're like, scrounging around for like copper or magnetite to build a scanner room in the place that we need to get it, and like,
Yeah.
if you don't know where to go to magnetite for the first time, I mean, otherwise you are literally like, okay, well, where do I find places where I can get copper? Gosh darn it, so I can
Like,
keep
what would
going.
you do without the wiki and the
It's
scanner
like,
rooms?
I mean, like, I would probably, at some point in my life, I probably would have played it like legit, or taking my time with it. But like,
I feel like you would have taken your time to get to that point.
it's it's a lot to do for a stream, in my opinion, because it's like you're kind of like, well, okay, what are we doing for the next, without a plan too.
Yeah.
And it's like,
And it's potentially a lot of work if you're making videos as well, because there'd be a lot of cutting and editing and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this is not... If this is... I think I've talked about this before, but if you want to start streaming, and don't take me as some sort of professional on this, so, like, you can listen to me or whatever. Or not, I don't care. But if you want to start streaming and you're kind of figuring out, like, what to play and stuff like that, maybe hold off on this one for just a little while, because when you do first start streaming, there's a lot of new things to get used to. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on, you know? And this is kind of a hefty game. There's a lot of research that you're going to have to do on deck. There's a lot of figuring things out. You're potentially going to be streaming it for either a very extended period of time, say a couple years, you stream for, I don't know, 2 hours or something, or you're going to have to do longer sections and longer streams, I mean, and you're going to have to fill a lot of commentary void. So if you want to start out streaming, like I said, maybe just wait a little bit. It hatched at the end of my speech.
Perfect timing.
Sometimes refuse to look through the wiki if I'm stuck in a game. Makes me feel like I'm cheating.
It's
sometimes.
kind of it's a different thing, right? Because it's kind of like back in the day we had, like, strategy guys. We still do, but it's like, you
oh gosh, Nintendo powers.
Yeah, Nintendo powers. But you pop those open when you feel stuck, right? I mean, because otherwise it's kind of, there's playing through it blind and then having the experience of figuring things out for yourself, learning, all that good stuff. I
respect any of it, if you're one of those people who likes to look things up and you don't really want to, like, spend forever trying to figure it out, that's fine. But if you're one of those people who look at them...
Oh my goodness, you're so cute.
But if you're one of those people who likes to figure it out and never look at a wiki, hey, good for you.
Yeah.
Or if you'd like to try as much as you can and then eventually look at a wiki, hey, that's fine. I think I remember you talking about streaming. Talk about streaming in a different stream. Probably. But to reiterate. Seriously, genuinely, again, I'm not a professional, but I have been streaming for a little while. If you want to start, take caution if you start here. Yeah, do we want to read this one?
I mean, we don't have to.
I would like to.
Okay.
I think it's interesting.
Yeah, go for it.
Cuddlefish, a small gray-colored herbivore. The cuddlefish displays high levels of intelligence, curiosity, and attachment. Strangely, the species has not been encountered in the wild, and the scanned specimen had to be artificially hatched within an alien containment unit. Life cycle. In the absence of wild specimens, little can be known for certain about the cuttlefish's life cycle. It is possible that environmental conditions have changed, forcing the species to the edge of extinction and leaving its eggs in permanent stasis. It is also possible the cuttlefish has been genetically altered or even imported to 4546b from another world. Behavior. We do know that the cuttlefish is a herbivore which displays highly social behavior in its interspecies interactions. As was observed in Earth dolphins before their extinction, this creature seems to understand the concept of other minds, the prime indicator of true sentience, and attempts to communicate with a series of chirps and chirrups. Interaction. Evidence suggests the cuttlefish is capable of understanding and following simple commands, in addition to assessing the emotional state of individuals around it and responding in kind. Assessment. Emotional connection between living creatures is an essential component of psychological.
Oh.
They are
He's so cute. He's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Now, I will say, once you let them out into the universe...
You're never gonna see him again?
No, you can't put them back in here.
Right.
They'll actually follow you if you command them to follow you.
Oh.
Stalkers might attack them. I'm not sure. So if you want to be extra safe, you can let them out here, or you can let them out near the floater island, since there's relatively no danger there.
Right.
Except for maybe bone shark. Oh.
Alright, well, that's alright. I mean...
Hey, let them out, Let them be free. We only got 2 out of 5, but we'll just pretend that these are That these two are male and female, and they'll continue the species.
Right, right, yeah, they'll definitely not get eaten by a starter
No.
immediately.
Hee.
I remember when he used to freak me out. Oh, so good.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Taking a screenshot. I don't know why I took a screenshot of the PS5 and all that, but you know, why not?
What would you like to name them?
Oh, we got a trophy.
Can we name one Buttons?
Aw. Say farewell.
Yeah, because we have the rocket built.
Oh. 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 Wait, where'd the other one go? Oh. Oh. Oh.
You're just so sweet.
Well, yeah,
Was it worth it?
worth it. All right, let's get out of here.
Hey, wait. Play with them a little bit more.
Uh-huh. No, it's a little cracker. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Aw.
Keep playing with them.
Aw. You want? Here we go. Oh, yeah.
I always lose them in my saves. Oh, no.
Aw. Well.
They never die. They have infinite health. That's what we're gonna pretend.
Yep. Oh. Or you know, they just go visit our stuff. They're exploring.
Yeah. And then they grow into like Leviathan size and conquer the whole planet.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my favorite one. I
Aw.
love that one.
Yeah, sure. Where's the treat? Where's the treat?
Like, where'd it
Treat? Oh. Mm.
They're so precious. I love them. You know, originally I think they were supposed to be, aggressive creatures.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But then I think somewhere along development, the devs were like, actually, we made these things too cute.
That's just funny, the design, like, just imagining, like, a more some looking one
Mm-hmm.
version of it.
Some people play with mods and make them, like, gigantic.
Yeah.
You feel a little emotional?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we haven't known them this entire time or nothing. Like, you know.
If we had, I'm sure it would be even more
Oh,
emotional.
that's
but
funny. I forgot we had
oh
all
yeah, all those.
crash fish eggs.
That's fine. They'll hatch eventually, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't even have to know them very long to feel emotionally attached to them.
It's like, oh, we just met, but I'm gonna go.
I mean, that was the one, like, righteous thing we needed to do before we left this planet. That's how I feel.
Righteous.
Like, I mean, why would we want to collect them?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a dying species,
Welcome aboard,
and then just keep them on the Cyclops in the lava zone.
Yeah.
And, like, that's where they...
Until they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awful. That's, like, awful. So, you know, say your little goodbyes to them.
online.
All right.
You
Well,
can get them to follow you, I believe. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, it's like, you know, we did that, but then it's like, well, we said goodbye. I think that's pretty clear. Like, well,
Yeah.
you know,
Maybe once you do say goodbye, you can't have them follow you. Oh, well.
or you get to this point in the game and just like, well,
Hmm.
all right, well,
Bye, home.
we haven't been to this particular home in a long time, but
It was our first home, though.
well, if anybody else gets wrecked over here, they'll have plenty of stuff to, you know.
Yeah, it'll be like a little, you know, a setup.
I don't almost want to leave the seam off for him, but like,
Mhm.
you know, be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go. Yes, this link.
The SS link. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling a little like, oh, it's like starting to hit me, man.
No, don't.
I'm not crying or anything, but I'm definitely
It's been
like
a long...
my soul.
It's been a long time, and it feels long as the first time you play a game.
Yeah.
Especially something like this, and it's like, oh, hey, there's...
Well, and like I'm working on moving, so this might be like
oh, yeah.
one of the last few times we stream in like together in person. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. There's a kelp forest.
And not that there won't be future streams with both of us necessarily. It's just this is like in person, which is the easiest way to stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they can keep Mary. They can
take care of Mary.
Maybe they can take care of Mary better than we took care of her.
Honestly, we would let her free, but I really don't think there's a way for us to.
But like, they said a bearing
Going
for
back
safety
to-
light. Look at all these lights.
All the rays.
It's a good time. Leave during the daylight.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever time.
Well, hopefully it doesn't go into nighttime, but
I mean, it's always possible.
and then we'll just wait more.
Mhm.
Never did run into a sea emperor, but
No, but
I guess
yeah.
we could have tried to look for one while we were
Right.
playing, but it's okay. We know that they're out there, and they're curing the planet.
You see crag stuff. I just realized, I think at some point they kind of reminded me of like the spines of some fish or something.
Yeah.
Like I was like theorizing, like I wonder if this is like.
I think at one point you were scared of them because you thought that it was like a creature or
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe like a fossil. You thought they
Yeah.
were.
It's a weird time.
It's ambience, right? There we go.
Should we
I
beach it
already
again?
know. I already know what you're thinking of.
They need somebody. Too much waiting. Yep. Too much. Alright.
Look at our glorious rocket.
Da-da-da-da.
He
That
kind
was
of
a
got
little-
launched like a softball.
Kind of a little unexpected. Neptune launch platform. Okay. Well,
That was unexpected. That was fun.
Well, I guess.
So you got to be under the rocket, right, when it launches?
Yeah, I think that's how it works, right? Yeah. It's nice that they have like little letters.
Just in case, yeah.
Yeah.
And they knew that the players would be like, ooh-wee.
Yes. No. Okay. Let's see. What happens if we activate the elevator? And I'm just trying to think. Oh my gosh, that goes up pretty high, actually.
I know. Hopefully you don't have a fear of heights.
Bless you.
Roller coasters. Thank you.
Alright.
There's another one.
Yeah, just had to make sure the call the elevator button works. If it got stuck up there, well, I mean that. No, that's,
It wouldn't matter to you. You'd already be in the rocket. Or, you know, you could get enough of a run head start, and then you could try and make the jump into
yeah,
the water.
exactly. Just like, well, we'd have to we'd have to get the thing to like yeet over it.
Hmm.
There's the Isle of Flota Island.
And the butt of the Aurora.
The butt of the Aurora.
Glorious. See, like, you could, like, look over the edge behind you. Yeah, like that one. You could totally get a run head start and make it in the water.
Oh yeah,
It
definitely.
would be terrifying, but you could do it. You got
do it.
stuck.
Like right now.
Oh, no, not right now, but...
All right. Well.
Well, now you should do it, because you've teased us.
Okay. Well. What's the worst thing that could happen?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I dropped a save. Cause
What if you died right here?
that'd be really funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I like how you say before you jump, but not before you, like,
Yeah.
dock the sea moth on the platform.
Well, that I knew we could fix.
Painfully. Well, now we gotta... now we gotta wait for the elevator again. We're just
No,
prolonging
really,
the
guys.
end of
We
the
just
game.
we just built this We just built this entire thing just to have a nice dining
Just for the
platform.
elevator, yeah.
Um,
No, really? I just wanted to see if you would make it into the water.
I was curious too. I was like,
I'm not trying to,
"There's
like,
no way."
buy time here.
All right. Well.
I think we've done everything we set out to do.
Yep.
We lived, first off.
We lived. We only died like once.
Now you have to go collect all of your beacons. Pick up all your waste. Bring the Cyclops up and destroy it.
Nah, that's okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
Enter rocket.
it's good. All right. Oh, it's just
The
white.
interior is all boring.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Auxiliary power unit. Wait, power unit. I don't know what these things.
Relics. It's
Storage.
storage.
Why would there be Why would there be storage?
It's
on
realistic, right?
Well. Oop. Yep.
Auxiliary power unit online.
Oh, that's interesting.
See, this is the scariest thing in the game so far.
Yeah.
The noises, you know.
Communications
Space travel?
systems
Ugh,
array
that's
active.
scary.
Yeah, sea travel.
No, space travel.
Yeah.
Like, no. Mm-hmm.
Segue into Elite
Pressurizing
Dangerous.
hydraulics.
I'm not sure what any of these levers do, but, you know. Oh, hey.
Yeah, you can't help but turn them on.
I like how Riley sort of, like, almost seems like he knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I'm doing here. Okay. So through all the switches.
I guess this is not the first time he's been in a big old rocket.
Primary computer systems active.
I'm surprised there's
You know,
not, like, a checklist or something. There are time capsules.
You know what's crazy is I think, like,
Life support systems online.
What are you gonna say?
All
can't
systems
remember-
are go for liftoff.
I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but like a certain amount of life pods. Yeah, this is what this is.
Oh, no. What do we... Wait, what does this do?
You can just it sends it to another player.
Oh, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's a good... We don't have any good well... Don't have any good photos. Except for the beach thing.
The beach. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
As I was saying, there's a certain amount of life pods that were launched,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was like 25,
Mm-hmm.
and there's only how many? Hang on, let me do the math.
Oh, we'll use this one.
Oh gosh. Spoilers.
Here, or we'll use this one.
Yeah, only like 9. That's a good one. Only like 9 life pods were launched, which means where did the other 16 go?
Very true. Just give him a sea glide.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess I didn't prepare you for anything to put in here, but I don't know what we would have put in here regardless.
I don't know. Maybe a sea glide, maybe some food and water.
What is your
We don't
heart to tell you to put in here? See what you're willing to give away, yeah.
There you go. I won't be needing that anymore.
Maybe it'll give it to him early game, hopefully.
How does it end up to the... Okay, I'm gonna...
The game kind of deposits it somewhere in the world.
Doesn't give it... what should we send for a message, though?
What do you think? Anything?
Have fun, don't die? I don't know.
Cuddlefish a day keeps the Reaper Leviathan away. I don't know.
That implies that eating, but, you know... go forth and no.
Go farther in lightness.
Yeah, there you go.
Good song.
What is it?
Go farther in lightness by Gang of Youths.
Oh.
Go forth and do not falter, my child. It's from Twilight Princess. I actually got that message yesterday.
Fill it up with fire extinguisher. I don't know if well, yeah, we could actually fit it.
That's a funny idea.
Go fart.
Go fart. Oh no.
Go fart in lightness. I
like how you're butchering my message.
Go farther in
Go fart in lightness.
farther.
You know, whoever found it would probably find it funny. I'm dying.
Anything else?
I don't know. I guess we could just sign it, Maury and John.
Yeah.
We don't have to, but don't worry. We're just typing real quick.
Ampersand. Ampersand.
They do. Hooray! Nothing is really coming up on suggested type.
Well, it did pop up some interesting stuff.
Oh, I did. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
My
I was
brain
like-
glosses over
I'm
all
like,
that.
This is why I had it.
Yeah.
Just in case.
You'll have to tell me about it off stream.
Yeah. It was like part of my password.
Oh, nice.
That's not. I don't know if this will fit. Here, I'm gonna plug our YouTube.
Oh my goodness. Maybe it will.
Maybe it'll allow us. I don't know. This feels kind of.
Although you maybe specify YouTube.
Your dog is super cute. Yeah, he is cute, isn't he?
Thank you. He knows it.
He definitely knows it. Oh my goodness.
He knows he's precious. How
Uh,
about you? Yeah. He woke up from his nap a little bit.
I guess we could also say like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's how not to die, or watch our playthrough to not die.
I really like the idea of filling it with fire extinguisher.
We could do that, right? Question mark.
I don't think they're hard to make. I think you need like titanium.
All right. Hang on. Hold up. So this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Time capsule ready.
Well, we're not done yet. Hold on.
You told her to hold on.
Hold up.
And the people still have the transition screen.
Oh yeah. Boop. Call. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just 3 titanium.
Yeah. You know what? Okay.
Time capsule ready.
What?
Hold up.
Did we say goodbye to the planet only to actually
Yes.
change our minds and go get a
Hold
bunch
up.
of fire
Hold up.
extinguishers?
Hold up.
Per Julio's recommendation.
We can do this real quick.
I hope you fall and die.
Just bang our heads on the.
Yeah.
Nah, I wish I could leave them like the Cyclops or something like that, but you know.
You know, I thought about that too. I was like, how do we shove it in there?
And then just make the image fire from the aurora.
Board captain.
Yeah, there you go. All
Is it
right.
like a firework?
All right. All we need really is titanium, and that'll be easy.
Yeah. Just kidding. You thought we were leaving and it was all emotional. It wouldn't be us if we decided to do something and then we didn't do it.
Extremely silly. Last minute.
That's how we roll.
That is how we roll.
I really do hope that whoever gets this time capsule will have a good time.
I mean, you know,
We'll get a laugh.
The funny thing is, right? I don't think we found anybody's time capsules, right? Did we?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. Where does it like land in the?
I think it can land anywhere.
Oh, well, that might be it.
Are you just gonna do this the whole way?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Look at the baby.
It's a baby.
Oh, it's
Okay.
so
It just
weird.
flashes lights. Ah!
Just kill it. So rude.
All right.
You know what they say, don't use your brights if somebody's close to you.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, so much of that going.
They're making LEDs
Yeah.
more common and brighter, and it's awful.
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, they could probably angle them so they're not going directly in them, but like all these
Oh, but
big
you know they
trucks and
won't.
stuff, like no, of course not. Buddy.
Well, and then it would only illuminate what's in front of the driver, right? And then it would defeat the whole point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
The-
think
that's a
I'm
whole
sh-
tangent that we get kind
yeah.
of angry about. but
Yeah, I could go on. I was just
Me
doing,
too.
doing
We're
the
both old
driving.
enough to where we're like, well, I'm not old enough, but you know, I feel old enough.
We've driven enough. To
We've
like,
driven enough to be
yeah,
like, oh my gosh.
that's- I think the weird part is like You know, I'm not super old myself, but it was funny knowing there was a point in time where they were all incandescents and like.
Well, and I'm kind of light sensitive, and I
Right.
think that's.
Yeah.
I do believe that's something to do with fibro.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I'm driving at nighttime, I don't mind the like. I don't so much mind the city lights because there's enough of them to kind of be like not in, like in your face.
Right.
But when there's one singular bright light, it's like,
Oh yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. We need.
Need some fire extinguisher.
So we've got about enough. One.
So that's one.
So this one take but a second, and we can
Let's go
fit.
get more titanium.
Yeah. Let's throw
Not
that
old, but wise. There you go.
There you go.
It's like we were
That
talking.
is how it. I mean, that one does eventually get old. God willing, you know.
Yeah. Hopefully not. Oh, and I do hope that your Monday was good, Julio.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's
Work or school or whatever you do.
Yeah. It's always Monday.
Or nothing. You know, if you do nothing, I still hope you
Oh
had a
hey,
great
camera
Monday.
2's over there.
Where?
Camera 2 is just over there.
Oh.
That's
This
fine.
whole time we were looking
Well,
for
you
it.
know, while we're here, I mean.
Oh, that's why we couldn't find it. Is the signal's off in it?
Well, I mean, it was, but also like we couldn't. I guess it's broken or something.
Oh.
I think it's.
You know,
what's
is that
going
the
on.
one that we took to the Reaper?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
I don't know. I mean, looks like the stalker got on it.
Probably.
Log off.
Log off. I do remember taking a camera to a Reaper. Monday's better now. He's good.
Yeah. Let's go.
We won't keep you for
here.
much longer.
Yeah. God willing. There we go.
Boink.
I think this will work. Anyway. Getting
More
distracted.
titanium.
More titanium.
And we are making 6 fire extinguishers, correct?
6 fire extinguishers.
And I don't think we have any left in the life pod, which means
Nope.
that we will need 5 more fire extinguishers, which is 15 titanium.
Which is going to be about divided by 4. That's about. Okay.
Or that one doesn't want you to have it.
Yeah, I guess not.
What were you gonna say?
14. Was it 15 divided by 4?
That's what you said, yeah.
Oh,
Bonk.
more silly as well. I agree.
I agree too.
Um,
Unless it's docking the sea ball.
docking.
Oh, the dog had to get up and do another donut. He looked at me. He's like, "What? Are you talking about me?" "Yeah, I'm talking about you. What are you gonna do about it?" "Tired. We'll take a nap." Sorry, the look he's giving me is really funny. So how many of these do we need?
15 divided by 4?
3.5, roughly.
3.5. So I think we have enough.
Were you saying 15 divided by 4 the whole time?
Yes,
In
yes.
hopes to figure out the math to the equation?
I was driving and not doing the math. yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I would have done the math for you. I didn't know you were looking for it. You gotta do it, please. Do the fire extinguishers?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what we're doing.
Absolutely.
That is what we do.
We gotta commit to the bit. We came all this way back.
We got to entertain the peoples.
This is a much better gift than a Sea Glide.
Truly.
Because
Really?
someone might already have the Sea Glide. They might be late in the game before they get our time capsule. And you know what? You always need fire extinguishers.
You always need.
We haven't used them since the beginning of the game.
God.
We really should have put like copper in there.
I mean copper. Yeah. I mean, I don't. You know, the weird part is that like it would definitely be useful, but it's at a certain point in the game. But like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. One last thing.
Maybe we had cannon that Riley takes a bunch of fire extinguishers with him on the rocket, just in case
Just in case.
a fire breaks out like it did on the life pod.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, plenty. Yep.
Plenty. You could just like bonk the head of a stalker with one on the way there. Please
Okay.
don't do that.
Yeah, that'd be rude. Dock the sea moth on the launch pad.
Oh my gosh.
Can we? I mean, may as well, right?
Do what you want.
I mean, we're not coming back here. I mean,
That's true. I did tell you to take the Cyclops and feed it to a dragon. And the prawn.
yeah.
Or at least I told you to do that with the prawn.
All right.
Which you didn't do.
Oh, see, he took the camera again. Goodness.
You know, it's theirs now.
Yeah, it belongs to the sea.
It belongs to the sea. Never gonna biodegrade. Just- It'll outlive the stalkers.
Outlive us all.
You know, that's fine.
Sea moth racing.
Remember, it's gotta
Gotta
dry.
Exactly, yeah.
You gotta put it in a big bowl of rice.
Big bowl of rice.
How do we get rice?
Grow it? I don't know. Well, with the climate, actually.
Maybe we could put it in some dried kelp instead.
Oh, there you go. Anything that's like absorbent.
Dry sand.
Yeah, sand will be really good for electronics.
Yeah, it won't get in there and mess it up at all.
Not at
And
all.
scratch things. You are...
That wasn't.
Just-
I was
you're
not
a
paying
murderer.
attention. That was not paying attention.
You totally saw it.
I
last
I saw
second.
it last second. I was like, I can't swerve.
Oh my goodness. Didn't even try to course correct.
It bound to. Oh no.
You're so awful. I like how you constantly navigate to the CF Jello.
Well, it's just me. It just makes for better viewing, I think, because it's
Yeah.
like, you know, because otherwise it's just like, well, we're on the surface, hooray.
I guess we could get surface view while we're about to leave, but like...
Also, this feels like the Dune.
Yeah, it kind of does. You could have easily avoided
69.
that.
You could have easily. Yeah, probably, but you know, gotta get the nice content in, you know.
Oh my gravies.
Okay.
Yeah,
Aw.
you ruined it.
Yeah, it was nice for a second. Okay, let's
You
do
always
this.
go down and you always rise up. You went straight for it. I think he did subconsciously
probably
and
to be
tries
honest
to
with you.
deny that he, you know,
Let's
that
be
he
honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. Okay, I don't know if this will work actually.
did it. Oh my goodness. You're awful.
Like a glove.
It's at 50%. Horrible. Atrocious.
Perfect.
I feel like Gordon Ramsay.
Idiot sandwich.
You idiot sandwich.
Alrighty. Save that to the PDA if we can.
Gotta delete another one.
Yeah, we didn't need much. Right?
Oh, I like that photo.
Which one?
Big terrifying abyss.
Oh, yeah. We did it. Oh, that's great.
I like that photo too.
That is really actually not bad for
That's a
total
nice one.
accidents. That's fun.
Oh,
Some of these for total accidents, these actually aren't that bad. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. Oh, remember our Cyclops?
Mm-hmm.
All the way in the lava.
It's in hell now.
It's in hell.
Health kit. I think I was trying
Well, not far off Frisch.
to. Hmm.
I'm just kidding. If he were here, he'd agree.
Oh, that's low. Oh, it's hard to delete some of these. This,
Yeah, that's fine. Council votes to delete.
we don't have that. Save that. Delete.
And maybe that one.
I think this is when we were
Maybe
just
that one.
learning the.
Yeah,
was
when you
just
were
learning
pushing
Charm.
buttons and learning
Pretty
them.
much, yeah. Yeah.
Is that the first screenshot you took?
That might have been.
Oh, so but you keep the very first one.
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh well.
Oh well.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing you deleted plenty of these because you might need a couple more.
Mm-hmm.
You keep running into that, like wanting to take a picture and not being able to.
Mm-hmm. You know, Riley needs to build up like a hard drive or something. VDA and everything.
There you go.
All right. All right.
Waiting for the elevator again. What if you had built this in the void?
Those are core memories. If I built this in the void, oh
I don't
boy.
think you can.
I mean, nothing's really stopping you, right? I mean,
Well, it might.
besides
It
the
might
ghost
need a
of-
surface.
right? Yeah. The
I'm
ghost-
not sure.
And the ghost
but-
leviathans would probably jump out and just
Mm-hmm.
Core memories. Yeah. Yeah, right. You're right, but you know,
The good old days.
they're gone now. I mean, I don't know if they really. The thing is, right? Does they? I mean, here's the question, right? Photos, right? Do they
Mhm.
really tell you what's going on?
I think they tell a story,
Like
you know.
even the accidents and everything. Like, do you keep those? You know, like I mean, in real life, right? So it's like, I mean, digital space is cheap.
Oh, I think
so...
it depends on how good the accident photo is.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
go through our PDA photos real quick.
Yeah.
One more time.
So most of these are accidents.
Mhm.
Like this one, probably accident.
But it's a cool photo.
This one, I think that was definitely.
That seems like a you on purpose.
This is definitely on purpose.
Mhm.
This is not on purpose, but
Nope.
definitely not on purpose because there's multiple of them. This was on purpose. This was, I don't know. This I don't think was on purpose, but that looks cool.
Could have been. That one's arguable.
This one doesn't look on purpose, but it looks nice.
That was
This
on purpose.
Yeah, definitely. I remember seeing this and like, yep. This was
Oh,
recent.
it's home.
Yep. And then, yeah.
It looked beautiful.
This one was
yeah.
accident. And
Yeah, all beautiful.
This was nice.
Actually,
I don't know if this was on
unironically,
purpose.
that's almost perfect cropping. I feel like if you had to get picky on the actual photography, you would want to pan it up just a little bit more. But
It
pretty good.
depends. I mean, we're stuck at, well, we can change the FOV and all that, but like, you know, you can definitely change the FOV to get like some good looking shots and then just crop it.
Oh yeah, that's true. That looks like an accident.
Yeah, I think this was like, I think I was trying to steer. It looks like I'm
You
steering
were looking through the camera. Yeah.
Of the keel, I think, the camera.
I don't know.
That's another mistake, but that actually
But I like that
Yeah,
because
that's
that is
emblematic of the deep.
fine.
The deep.
Like, what is that little squiggle in the distance?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's the draw distance lines.
Eh.
And that's a random bronze suit.
Yeah, just a random.
This one, I mean, that one's an accident. That looks kind of cool. This is definitely a mistake, but like interesting. Like you get the Lost River and everything.
The bones, which I like.
There's
that one was on
that
purpose.
was on purpose. Yeah, that's a Reaper skull.
Yeah.
And that was right before we saw the sea dragon over there. So
Yep.
This is the first time we saw the sea dragon.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
That was on purpose, definitely.
These are the ones in the inactive lava zone.
Yep. And then this is us down in the lava lakes.
Oh my
we were
goodness.
just sitting here.
Yeah, we were just sitting there
waiting
to have it go away so we could go through. Because you didn't want your Cyclops to blow up, obviously.
Right, yeah, I mean, that would have been...
And then you would have had to swim all the way to the base.
Oh.
That would have been, I think you would have cried.
I think I would have definitely taken a break for a while. Yeah, that was... No, actually...
Just fusing through the wall.
I was surprised at how kind of calm I was during that. In retrospective, it was like, oh man, this could have been really
I think
bad.
you were calm because you are in the know that if you just keep your engine off, you're fine.
Yeah. It's very like, you know, dodging depth charges and all that. This was an accident, but this was not bad.
The lighting looks cool.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Oh yeah, this was the...
That was the one that like fused
Yeah, it
inside.
just clipped into the Cyclops. And, well, I don't know if it's still there. It looks really big here, but it's just...
I don't think it's still there.
Yeah, I think we knocked it off because we had to. And there's... the first time we beached the sea rock. There's a cuttlefish.
Oh.
And
there's the second time we beached it.
And that's that. So, which photo do we use, though? Oh, hey, good.
I like the one that we have. Or the other cuttlefish one is also a really good photo.
Give it a little smooch. Yeah. Because, you know, you never know when you need these many fire extinguishers. And we kept one for ourselves, just in case.
I really hope whoever finds it makes a laugh.
Okay. Anything else I want to say? Or change the photo? Or...
This photo's good by me, unless you like the other cuttlefish one. I think those are good candidates.
Well, let's see what the other cuttlefish looks like.
It's actually a really good photo.
That's a really good. I'm gonna keep. Okay. Well, that's that.
That looks
boys and
good to me.
girls.
Time capsule
I
ready.
hope it's also very useful. Whoever finds it.
Definitely. Anything
I
else?
guess there's nothing else to do.
All right. Well,
Guys. Guys,
This is it.
the Wolf in the Ocean series is coming to a close.
Oh, yeah. It was good. It was gonna at some point, right?
Been a good run though.
Indeed.
That's that. Yep.
3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Leave only time cap. And you know the entire
planet
yeah. Go among the stars.
and our BB
Ah, the
Cuddlefish.
music.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain.
I can't.
Platinum.
we
wow.
we
Did we
platinumed.
really?
What?
Wow.
9, 8,
Oh. Hey, it's a bunch of berries.
Hey, Mary got free.
Oh no. No.
2, 1.
Dang.
Time capsule jettisoned.
Shoot.
Thank you so much, Julio, for being around. Look at that.
Caution. Approaching orbital debris.
Oh,
field.
no. Well,
It's fine.
we're fine. This is fine.
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Oh, good. Yay.
That was home.
We hit the orbit. No, dang.
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was a little tease to below zero.
Oh.
Wormhole space!
Shoot. Is that a scream?
No, I think that's just the game.
What is a wave
Whoa.
without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Yo.
Congratulations. And Mother to send us off. You've done it!
Bop.
How do you feel?
Woo! Did it.
Can I reveal that you're crying? A little bit?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. This took a lot of work and
A lot of
quite a
work.
few ways. I mean, I don't know.
Music's a little loud. I'm gonna tune it in. Yeah, believe it or not, this series took a lot of legwork for us. I mean, this is not exactly why, like, this game is not why we hiatused. That was just due to, like, lots of personal things, like job stuff, health stuff, everything in between.
Yeah.
But it definitely was a series that took a lot out of us for live streams. And then we tried the video format, and I know that was a lot of work on you and
Yeah, trying to wrangle up editing and everything like that for the first time in ages, and trying to deal with all of that was a lot of work for
again on top of everything else, you know.
a learning experience too. I'd say. I mean,
It's probably a good experience, but
yeah,
I think that, you know, we've finally come all this way. We've finally beaten it, and it's just like crazy.
yeah,
I think there are games, like every game that we've streamed has some sort of significance to us, whether good or bad. But this one is one that I think this one will be good. And
Yeah.
there was some work on it in between, but you know.
yeah. YouTube and Twitch streamers everywhere. Hey,
Aw,
Did
thank
you?
you. Thank you, Subnautica.
it was great.
Thank you, Devs.
Thanks, Unit.
Welcome home to all terror.
permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.
I was waiting for you to hear that message.
Well, that's, I guess that's it.
I don't remember what I was saying, but like, that's Subnautica.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I was saying like, this will be a good one to catalog, and probably a very significant one since we won't be streaming together in person, probably for like a long time. I guess if you want to tell the peoples where you are and what you might be up to in the future.
What? What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be getting up to some streaming myself with the setup that we got. Anyways, minus wolf.
Minus me, yeah.
Well, I mean, you can
My
make
beautiful
cameos,
commentary.
of course, but I mean, I don't know. I might be doing some streams on John Join and/or, well, not so John Join, but Garbage Core, but
Yeah, that's the
not
one.
sure. I still stream out of a channel that is not really like mine, but
It's a group of y'all, yeah.
yeah, it's more or less my friends. But yeah,
You can stream off whichever I say.
yeah, it'll be interesting. I mostly probably might do more of my own game choices, if you will.
More your own game choices, and I know you talk a lot about controller stuff.
Yeah,
Steering
might
sticks
do some goofy stuff with the PC version of Subnautica. Like, I don't know, maybe
Oh, now those I would like to do together.
doing like a
At least some of them.
like, I don't know, maybe you can control the sea moth and stuff with joysticks and stuff. I don't know, I don't know. Maybe not super interesting, but
Maybe there'll be some face cam in there.
yeah, I mean, gotta prove I'm doing it,
You gotta yeah.
No, I'm
You gotta
actually
show
using a
everyone
controller.
you're not cheating. Yeah.
Obnoxious setup. But yeah, I don't know. Going forward, I mean, we're just gonna be doing stuff and try to make some funny stuff and cool stuff and fun doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And take care of Link.
Of course.
He'll probably make some cameos here when he wants to.
Oh, I'm sure he will. Y'all hear the
Um,
collar shakes or the whinings or the barks or the whatever noises he decides to bless us with. Sorry, my voice got funny. Coughing again.
Yeah, other than that, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do next specifically, so, I mean,
All in due time.
that's the call to action to, what, subscribe or something like that? Or
Ooh,
no?
there you go. You heard it.
It'll probably
I
scripture or
will.
something, but-
I should have been doing that in the past, but I will link the channel in the description
Yeah.
downstairs,
Yeah.
but not in Subnautica. I won't put the link to your channel in the lava lakes.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody will find it there.
They might not,
Might take a
unless they're me and they're looking for a
bit of an
dragon.
effort, yeah.
I almost want to go down there after stream and be like, where did it go?
Where did it go? Well, I think that's about it, unless we got
Yeah.
anything else.
So you told the peoples where you're going to be. Now, I have already kind of talked about it, and I'll probably post on the community where I'm going to be. But I am working on moving, getting my life kind of settled a little bit, I'm unemployed, but I have a lot of work that needs to be done because, that's just how moving goes. And I got to find the little groove of my life. But I would definitely like to continue streaming if I can. Hey, maybe the Wi-Fi will work. And if it doesn't, worst case scenario, I guess I could always just do like commentary streams, right?
Well, we'll figure something out. I mean,
Yeah, we'll
whether
figure it
you
out.
got to stream at whether you can stream at 1080 or if you can have to stream at 480p, I mean, or 720 or whatever.
Yeah,
It's-
it'll
know.
be okay. Just depends on the network, the Wi-Fi, the
Yeah.
everything, all the little fun streamer things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have a plan as to what game, when I'm gonna stream. I can't say. It'll probably be a couple months from now. I wish it wasn't that long, but like I'll have to set up OBS. I'll have to, do all that stuff,
Mhm.
and I don't know what I'm gonna be doing in between. So we'll figure it out. But I hope that you decide to come along with me, and if not, that's totally fine. I hope that your life goes well, and if you decide to join me, then take a note from John, and John join.
Alright, yeah.
But yeah,
Hop on.
I'd like to have you along. We like to chill here. We like to have a goofy little time, and I am sure that no matter how badly we irritate each other, John and I will stream together in the future. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we'll work it out.
Yeah. We'll figure something.
Not our problems. I mean, we'll work those out.
Well, that's another
No,
thing.
I mean, we'll work out
That's-
this.
that's
We'll
enough.
work out the setup with all the Discord
technical.
and the
Yeah.
all
Fair.
that great stuff.
We'll figure it out. Anyway,
Thank you so
Yeah.
much
thanks.
for joining us for Subnautica. I don't even care if you
Julio,
joined this
everybody.
episode and you haven't watched anything else. Like I said, I always appreciate people being here because we're just goofy little people
Mhm.
playing little, underwater game. And we've played other games in the past, but this will have significance in the fact that it's the last one that we'll stream together in person. I mean, series-wise, anyway. There might be a couple more streams before the end of the week, but we'll see.
Goofy people playing a goofy game. Exactly.
Yeah.
Julio.
I was gonna say that. I was like, yeah, everything is goofy here, and if you like that, then follow along. But
We'll have to find some goofy games, I think, actually. Cause, like, Subnautica is actually kind of a little bit of a serious, bit of a gamer game, you
Yeah.
know? So it's like, it'd be nice to
this is the first time you've
play some...
kind of cried on stream.
Cry it on stream? Oh,
think
you mean, like,
so.
emotional. I mean, I just mean, like, wow. I mean, if I move my... if I move my vehicle, I'm going to die.
Oh yeah, that too. There's definitely some stress and
Like,
some
I'm
some
gonna
trying
lose
not to
I'm
die.
gonna lose so much progress, at least as far as, like, having to build a thing again.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And if we can, we will hop into the PC version and try. Maybe we'll try and show off a couple things.
You cried. Just a little bit at
Just
the
a
end.
little bit. No,
Yeah.
he didn't.
No.
bawl or
You
anything.
hear me. I mean, I didn't really like. But
There was like 2 tears.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
have anything else?
No, ma'am. Just like, comment, subscribe, and I don't know, all the things. Hopefully
All
we
the
can.
things.
Hopefully we will see you, Julio, and everybody else that's ever tuned in, like, on the other side of all this. I hope we will.
Just thank you.
Yeah,
Seriously.
it's been fun. Yeah.
I suppose that's it for now.
Yep.
I'm done blabbering.
All right.
Wow. Who would have thought?
All right. Well,
This was a long journey. And I think that we are both very sad, but very happy to kind of finish it.
it's a new.
And it was great to experience it. And maybe we'll have to clip the Sea Emperor and the Sea Dragon jump scares, because those are the other two
Yeah.
Leviathans that
Oh
spooked you.
yeah. Yeah.
Again, that's that. Yeah.
Yep. And
You got it right.
closing the scene is queued, and we're gonna about transition and pop off. So
Pop off.
pop
Pop off, kid.
off. Anyways, cheers, everyone. Have a good rest of your days, and we'll see you.
Thank you. We care about you. We appreciate you. And see you later.
Bye.